Ben, front and center, please. For your quick, perceptive, and excellent, concise information flow from the science station with some very appropriate tactical analysis last shift, I take great pleasure in awarding you this practical proficiency ribbon for the science operations. Well done. Huzzah.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Also, we have some ship transfer assignments to announce. I believe he's not on shift. When he gets back, Ensign Sketch, he's not expected back until next time. We'll announce it then. In the meantime, also, Ensign Eagles Talon has applied for a position on and has been assigned to TSN Viper. He'll be our new engineer. Very glad to have him aboard. And we have a couple of promotions. A certain specialization examination was passed with flying colors recently, and this enables the senior officers with great pleasure to promote to full lieutenant, Lieutenant Junior Zanster.
Congratulations.
Dio, can you do the
Wait for it.
Do the business? Yay! Well done. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. And the speech will be very brief. Thank you.
Good work. Okay. And Ensign Avison, front and center. He also recently passed his specialization exams, which clears him for promotion to Lieutenant Junior.
Yay!
Yay!
Congratulations.
Much cheering.
Very glad to have you.
Thank you.
Very good. On to intelligence and current situation. Engineering are glad to report that the overhaul of division vessels has been completed. All the battle damage has been fixed. They've also managed to upgrade the primaries on Horizon a touch. And we will be flying our old light cruiser variations instead of the standard Artemises. On the yes.
About time.
On the medical front, the outbreak in Cerberus is continuing. We're getting a lot of very positive feedback from Commodore Collier about Captain Pertwee's forward command troops. They've stepped in. They have really reassured people. They've policed traffic in the navigation lanes in that area. And people are being very sobered by the fact that their mortality rate from the infection is much higher than in the common populace. No one who has started to show symptoms, and that's now up to about 50% of the Haste Command, has gone into remission, and they are now standing at a 15% mortality rate. That's one officer of every bridge, one team member of every DAMCON crew, and corresponding among all their support organizations. This is unprecedented. However, the populace seem to be holding steady. There is no further outbreaks of rioting. There's almost a quiet acceptance. On that front, the laboratories that we delivered samples of a rare organic from Earth into Atlantis have been able to confirm the initial results that the science labs on Earth saw, that it is having some kind of effect on the organism, but it's going to take them at least weeks to reverse engineer the bioweapon specs to come up with a decent counter. If they had those specs, they'd be able to work that possibly in a matter of hours. So we need to be on the lookout for anything that would lead us to that. The other thing is, ONI are very concerned about the actions of the Corellians and other hegemony forces that we encountered last shift near the antimatter facility. The fact that they were attempting to employ so much technology to jam our perceptions while they were trying to deploy sensor packages leads us to determine that they were trying to obtain some sort of information about that area. We don't know what they're up to, but in the meantime, we need to keep a pretty sharp eye on it. I think that's the complete situation as far as Intel has it at the moment, sir.
Excellent.
As far as CIC goes, we have Mr. Zanster keeping his hand in with an opening sim. And I believe Ziff is on CIC for the first mission.
Okay, dokes. So, what crews do we have for running ships?
It sounds like 2 full or 3 at 4. Are we up to 15 now?
16 currently.
Oh,
16
definitely
total.
3 ships then.
Yeah, 3 ships. Go 3 ships then. So,
And we have command elements from Viper, Lancer, and Saber.
yep. Let's start off with that then and see how we get on.
Very good. DO, let's assign crews to 3 ships, please.
Officers, if you have a permanent placement aboard a ship, please, you are dismissed.
I followed instructions. The duty officer said that if I have an assignment aboard a ship, I'm dismissed to the ship. So I have gone to the ship. Unfortunately, that is not what was intended, but I'm following instructions.
UE Horizon is not being deployed.
He said if I had an assignment to a ship.
He's a new ADO. Please return to the briefing room.
Yui to Viper.
Vipper Vapor.
Well, he started off in Horizon and then went down from there.
Welcome, Yui.
Junior Yui requesting permission to board.
Permission granted. Pull up a console.
Welcome aboard.
We should expect 1 more.
I did try to prompt Ricados out of Paragon, but he seems to be otherwise occupied.
Permission come on board?
Permission granted. Welcome, Blurry.
Glad to be here.
So, we put Mr. Yui on weapons. We asked Cadet
Multiple helm officers on another ship.
Blurry to take engineering.
Droid engineering, aye.
Absolutely.
Ziff, Vaj,
What would you like to
who would like helm?
Mr. Verico?
The other one gets science.
You don't want me on helm. I tried it recently. It was a unmitigated disaster. Sorry,
Sounds like you
Vaj.
need some practicing then.
It's just a sim, so as if it's all yours.
Are you serious? I mean,
Well, you need
sure.
the practice, surely, don't you? If you're really not interested, that's fine.
I would love to be able to master it. I just am aware that my so limited are my helm skills that they affect the experience of the rest of the crew. So there's no point in having a weapons officer when the helm can't get into combat, if you know what I mean.
Yes. Matthew's helm not interest you? We can ask around.
It's
Yui,
fine.
are you interested in helm?
I could certainly serve adequately in that function.
Then why don't we have Mr. Yui do that?
Alright.
Now, Ziff, Vaj, you get to arm wrestle for weapons. Let's have Ziff do it.
CIC to TSN Viper. This is a communications check, over.
Well, it is my primary, not my primary.
This is TSN Viper, we read you.
Make use.
Thank you, TSN Viper.
We probably need consoles and stuff.
Mm.
Tails.
There we go.
Oh yeah, I should probably fire that up. I'm doing.
And hand out the command codes.
Trying to do admin stuff at the same time, you know.
There are the command codes.
Engineer is in.
Mr. Valge, please carry out a station
Lieutenant
check
Junior,
whenever you're
Yui,
ready.
Your keyboard commands are coming over whispers to
All ships, this is
CIC.
Lancer, reporting when ready.
That is unfortunate. I do use my keypad for both whispers and IP input,
Yeah,
but that should not be repeated unless we have a new
I
IP.
tried to remember not to for that same reason. So I'm weapons, agreed, yes.
Yes.
Alright, let's do a station check. Helm.
Not yet ready, but I'll get there.
Roger that. Weapons.
I have a station.
Engineering.
Engineering ready to play.
Science and comms is ready. I have a shuttle prepped as well. Helm, I suppose, waiting on you. No pressure.
Hands on throttle and stick.
Very good. Captain, ship's yours.
Thank you. Foresight Division, TSM Viper stands ready to strike.
Copy that, Viper.
I don't think snakes can stand.
Viagra does wonderful things.
Well, what would you call it when the snake just sits there raising its head?
Sitting?
Poised.
Then, please suggest better alternatives.
Poised to strike.
Poised.
Poised to,
Yeah.
poised to bite.
Not bad.
Poised to poison.
How awfully alliterative.
I got a snort out of that from someone, so I'm happy with that. It was worth the effort.
Yay, connection.
Exciting.
Perhaps we should just rename this ship TSN GM.
TSN O&I.
TSN ONI, yes.
Oh,
Was
and I?
Anster's not one of ours, is he?
Shh, don't tell him that his clearance came through.
Oh, shh. What?
Cadet ONI is Office of Naval Intelligence. It's GM team basically. Metzi and Ziff and I are all, ONI.
Ah,
Hence the yellow background with the big N next to our rank badge insignia.
We're gonna have to get Donovan over here.
Yes, we must put him in for a
Donovan on
transfer
CIC.
immediately.
Actually,
Actually,
Command and Control, this is TSN Lancer. All ships have reported in. We are ready for launch.
Donovan needs to go on CIC. Oh, whilst we're in this lull, so I probably won't make it to the end of the shift today. I might have to miss the last hour or so because I've got an early start tomorrow. I will let the DO know nearer the time though.
thanks for the heads up. Probably a good thing you're running the first mission then.
Well, yes. I mean, if I was running the second, I would have, of course, stayed, but ideally.
Gotcha, yeah.
Starting to feel like I should have brought up my intermission minigame.
Blackjack? On the fighter.
No. When there's a nice long lull here in TSN and I'm streaming, I like to ideally switch over to an entirely different game for those 10, 15, 30, 45-minute stretches.
There's 45-minute, 5-minute breaks, yeah?
Yes.
What game do you pick?
I try to play Escape Velocity, a classic from old Mac days.
Okay.
To be an Artemis.
oh, we seem to have come up with an Artemis.
I said
disagree with that assessment.
I would disagree with that assessment. We have one nuke, 2 mines.
That's right, yes.
Ah,
We are an Apollo class. Okay, command console's online, waiting sensor update.
I might pop up to CSE to make sure Zanes does. He hasn't seen the new console yet, I think.
Okay.
okay, Helm, you've got a little goose to maneuver and warp. Just because I like to get there fast.
I was getting about to make a goose noise, but I don't know what noise a goose makes, so you've been spared that particular
Captain,
horror.
the docking crews seem to have mistakenly positioned one of the support pylons in the middle of the saucer section. I'm afraid to engage thrusters.
Just take them with us.
TSN Lancer, TSN
I
Saber,
think
our
it's an
helm
optical illusion from the external
controls
camera.
currently compromised. Can you intercept targets in Alpha 5?
Thanks, Yuri.
Alpha 5, I said.
TSN Viper, form battle group with Viper and assist with defending against targets in Alpha 4, Alpha 5.
Form a battle group with ourselves, okay.
Lancer, Viper will form a battle group with Viper and engage.
Crash!
It was because we were trying to form a self-battle group.
So about that intermission minigame.
Hey, can anybody join in? Is it multiplayer?
No, unfortunately, it's single player.
You want to go for that Stellaris game?
That sounds like a nice idea. Starry, the latency seemed just fine. No complaints, but then there wasn't a lot of time to muck about.
I don't believe we crossed the ship within the first minute.
There's that silly support pylon that someone put in our way.
Should have told me to crank up phasers.
CIC to all ships. Command and Control is having some difficulty. We will bring the simulation back up in a short amount of time.
That's very strange.
Meanwhile, I will engage in
Thank you for
piracy.
your patience. Feel free to order additional drinks from your waitstaff.
Can we request lift music from CIC, do you think, as well?
I'm restarting the game, but
No
it
luxury
might,
goods here.
given the way it went, it might be.
I know where they
Is
want
it worth
luxury
checking that
goods.
everyone's on the right version of the mod?
Oh! Yeah. Yeah, please check with everybody on this bridge.
Do you want me to? I went to.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Would you?
Us to check
What was your
that
suggestion?
everybody has the
I was just going to try and commander it to the others, but
Did I not just do that?
last week.
I didn't hear it.
Wait, we're at the
Or did that
211.
time?
Looks like we have a... Nope. It's not a Kestrel, it's just...
Trying to
big
think who
ol'
might
pirate
be
fighter
on
fleet.
an older version.
We will not
Sif,
hang out in
you
pirate
up to date?
because
I'm
it's not
definitely
worth
up
our
to date.
time.
Yes.
We'll just have to burn away.
And Blura, you must be because you were here
Jump.
last week, right?
I was.
I suggested it because I'd had to update during the Intel meeting.
Right.
Unless we're up to 211 and I don't know it.
No, we're not. Okay, connection's proceeding. Getting connections, team?
Yeah,
I have
well,
a successful connection.
I am connected, but not in. Bearing is in.
I seem to be... Helm is online. And gone again.
stand by.
Bearing is offline.
This, by the way, folks, is why we run Sims. Not just to
Indeed.
warm you up, it's to warm the technology up.
Mr. Vaj, can you take over? I need to step away for a few minutes.
Yes, sir.
Seem to be on a different type of ship now.
Yeah, it looks like we're in the Ares class.
That's
See the
weird.
same ship.
Nope, I'm on the wrong ship.
Maybe I'm on the wrong
No,
ship.
I'm definitely on Viper.
I mean, Viper should initialize to an Apollo, did it not?
Oh, it did. I just had a
Oh, that's weird.
update issue.
So I was
Okay.
on my science secondary. I was Saber, and then I went back out, and I went back in, and then I was Viper. That's weird.
Yep, that's what mine did too.
I'm back to Apollo.
Systems are resyncing.
Weapons online ready. EMP loaded. Contacts.
This is Lancer. Viper, Saber form battle group and defend against targets entering sectors from Alpha 5, Bravo 5.
Helm, you've got a big boost to maneuvers and warp.
I shall employ them properly to boop Saber.
You're going the wrong way.
Booping
I'm
Saber.
experiencing massive latency now.
So I suggest we cut power.
Agreed.
Warp is, I've killed warp. Let me know when you want your warp back.
My helm is jumping all over the place.
Yeah, I'm getting odd stuff on the science too.
Do you want me to report we're out of action for a second?
Yeah, go for it.
And so this is Viper. We're
You should cut
experiencing
power to
problems,
impulse
and we're
too.
currently out of action.
Power and impulse are now off.
I can still scan stuff, but
Well, I didn't kill your
some ships
sensor.
are moving right. No, that's sorry. I'm just observing what's happening on the science screen.
Okay for me-ish.
I'm having a hard time killing impulse.
Sorry.
Restore impulse? I think
Pulse
maybe.
restored.
I mean, it's still tons of latency, but at least I can turn now.
Yeah, you got some warp.
Yeah, I'm actually getting latency just trying to change frequencies now.
I'm getting some latency too on my controls.
It's quite a struggle to just maintain a straight course. It might be clearing up now. I'm increasing to warp 2, moving to defend station.
Okay, I'm going to put the shields up now just in case.
Good call.
Are we engaging?
Yes, Delta 2.
Going for the
Yeah,
rear.
I forgot the captain's way.
There's one behind that. Go straight 4. Oh, there's no chance of getting that, sorry. Am I doing any damage to this ship?
We've got minor damage, beams.
Yeah, it's taking damage.
Okay.
Roger that, Starry. Yeah, I'm in agreement.
New target. Drone inbound.
Don't see it.
Doing the time warp.
It's just a jump to the left.
Atlantis Viper, we have inbound Scarens on Atlantis Command and gate control.
Lancer, all ships, we're going to go and intercept the Scarens in the lower sectors. Let's.
Alright, break off.
Viper
Where to?
and Saber.
Negative. Negative.
If you could destroy these Kraylians as soon as possible.
Getting a manual for giggles. That seems to right.
Is anyone else showing Delta 3-6 as a light cruiser? As an
Not on.
Artemis class?
Is that current target?
That's the current
Yeah.
target, yeah.
Yeah, looks a bit like it in the scope. He's out of weapons range. Oh, he's in.
It's a Dreadnought. I had to refresh my console.
Latency is bad enough. My my main screen console keeps flickering.
Target's front shields are down. As soon as this is destroyed, we're going to break off and move into Charlie 3
He's out of
Yard
weapons range.
4.
He shouldn't be out of weapons range. I still hear his shooting.
No, you don't,
Latency
'cause
is
I've got
going
manual
crazy.
beams.
Load no Omega 3.
He's way out of weapons range. By about 1,000 units.
All of my input is no longer functioning.
Acknowledged.
Omega 3 ready.
Let me know when you get input.
Input seems to be working again.
Alright, snag these drones.
It's just docks are at 38%.
I know.
Yep, get the drones first.
And the Omega 3 is loaded.
This
Excellent.
This is not playable. I don't know if anyone is seeing this on my stream, but all my consoles are just blinking in and out.
Oh, wow.
That's very not good.
These drones appear to be in range.
They're targeted as well.
Crash.
It's about time.
Maybe I was giving too much power to phasers.
Nonsense. Power to phasers is how you reduce lag, because power to phasers automatically results in fewer objects for the server to have to process.
But to compensate, the server moves us back and forth in time.
CIC,
Cialis?
Heard CM.
Where do I want to go?
We all report to the galley now?
No, we're gonna switch servers.
CIC to all ships. We are transitioning to a different simulation server. Your captains should have the alternative command codes.
Alright, so we'll be switching to CC3.
Is that CC3 or CCII?
The latter.
Oh dear. Why do I bother attempting to secure things? It just comes over the audio.
You're supposed to have the bleep button ready.
I'm sorry.
With the reflexes of a, I don't know, cat.
Thanks for trying, though, Yui.
Just for the record, there has not been a single shift that I have successfully managed to secure the command codes.
Well, fortunately, we haven't had any security issues lately.
Why is everybody looking at the cadet?
Oh man, that wasn't subtle enough.
Well, frankly,
Whoa,
because
what the hell's happening here?
It's all the brandies, and well.
Oh, because
you're
it's
the
just
cadet.
that spot on the screen.
Is it just me? Or is weapons coming over broken a bit?
I'm permanently broken.
Haven't noticed it.
Just me then.
Is everyone connected to CC3?
Yeah.
Aye.
Alright, let's do a quick station check, Helm.
Hands on throttle and stick. It's
Weapons.
a lie.
Ready to see what happens.
Engineering.
Ready to boost power to phasers.
Science and comms are ready, and the shuttle is prepped. Captain's ship is yours.
Thank you.
And I'm just going to step away for 1 moment.
TSN answer, this is TSN Viper. Stand is poised to strike.
Copy that, Viper.
Poised to bite.
Lancer, all ships. Everyone's
Yeah.
reported in. We're ready to launch simulation.
We are Artemis.
Confirmed, at least at this juncture.
Ah!
The server may send an update.
Weapons confirms Artemis.
Saber is also an Artemis.
Loading an EMP just because.
Thank you. Yeah, the old simulation software hasn't been updated. It's still assuming that we're on Artemises.
I don't recognize this sector. Context Alpha 4.
Got a boost to warp and maneuvers.
Lane of course
All ships
for
in position. We're
Weapons
going to do a
Platform
scouting pass, and orders will follow shortly.
Crosstalk, repeat.
Starting.
3. Let's take up a position at weapons point 5-3.
Weapons platform 5-3.
Viper Saber form battle group, intercept targets between Alpha 4 and Bravo 5.
Alpha 4 and Bravo 5.
Holding for Saber.
Knowledge.
Okay, so Saber, join us please.
Thank you.
Looks like just
Viper will
really
lead off with an Omega 3 against the fleet in Alpha 4, and then we'll finish up together with Charlie. Nuke in the tube, please.
50% loaded.
Drone ahead.
Loaded.
Okay, pick the center of mass, get the Omega 3 out as quickly as you can.
Science proof target? No. That.
Go.
Once the nuke is out,
Coming hard about for drones.
Good work,
Maneuver
weapons.
complete.
Loading EMP.
Formation Charlie.
Engaging Monty Python maneuver.
Yeah, what's the frequency, Kenneth?
I don't have one for this one.
Forward
Shit.
shields down to
Almost down.
65%.
Going manual.
And Alpha.
lower your shields.
Target shields down.
Shields
Next
holding at
target, Alpha
55%.
Contact Delta 3 and Charlie 2. And Charlie 4.
Yeah, confirmed.
Got an Executor in Bravo 4 Mark
Next,
8.
Bravo 4 Mark 3.
Contacts Delta 3.
Saber, can you plan and execute an Echo run on the fleets in Bravo 5?
Arriving at fleet. What's our call?
Echo run on Bravo 5, on fleets in Bravo 5. Thank you.
Lead them on just a Delta 2 engagement to keep their interest.
Closing the weapons range.
We can pump out an EMP at them though, to soften them up.
EMP away. Okay, manual.
Drone.
When you get a minute, drop a mine in the tube, and perhaps we can take out the remaining 3.
Loading mine.
We know when it's loaded.
Ready, ready.
Whenever you think
Crimson
is
run.
good.
Fire. I forget that I need to call it.
Good shooting. Let's finish them off.
Coming hard about.
What about?
Lancer, do you require any assistance within the perimeter?
Maneuver complete. Coming up on weapons range.
Engaging manual. Well, that is weapons range. Wow.
Dropping
Can we get-
FCS.
Closing with
Can we,
these on these.
can we get a taunt on Hotel 06?
Hotel 06 just cloaked.
It is outside of comms range.
I'll get closer.
Thank you. And then let's...
Found it.
Okay.
Returning to FCS.
Understood, Lancer.
I'm seeing the captain has no living family.
Return the shields.
Let's
Okay, Saber, let's move into Alpha 3 Mark 9. We have 1 mine left, right?
Viper, we
5.
have orders. We
Oh, I
have
forgot.
orders from Lancer to
We also have 1 more nuke.
Okay, Omega 3 on the middle of this bunch.
Let's hotel.
Loading.
Let's go and intercept Hotel 06.
Yep, Saber Hotel 06 is yours.
Loaded.
Launch when ready.
Not seeing any good targets here.
Okay, let's, before we
I've
launch
had
then.
the EMP, apologies.
Okay,
So it's basically beams.
let's see if we can group them up then. If we come perpendicular
Coming
to their
hard about.
line.
What about?
Maneuver complete.
Let's just back away and deal with the drones. When they come together within blast radius. Let them have a nuke. And then let's practice a mine run to finish them off. So stick a mine in the second
Loading
tube.
mine. Loaded. That should be close enough, shouldn't it?
It's kind of on the periphery. Give it another 5
Yeah,
seconds.
That's a lot of
Fire.
drones.
The front shield is down.
Yeah, do you want to let's peek the rear shields and just take them?
Mine ready.
Coming about.
The fool. Wahahaha.
Peak shields. Okay,
Absolutely.
Make
They're all
Right.
disabled. Fire.
The P shields was to take the drones on the rear.
Right, let's go and duck up.
okay.
Hard about,
It's hard
clearing
about
drone
and take
flag.
the drones. Yeah.
And,
Loading EMP. I don't know if the shields are down or not.
Target forward shields are down.
Roger that.
Critical on energy, going to
Delta
gate
2.
to refuel.
Delta 2. EMP ready.
Nicely done. Yeah, I did think, Yui, with a little more patience, when they were initially coming towards us, we could have got the nuke out and then follow it up fairly straightforwardly with a mine.
Perhaps so.
But that worked.
Yui, I will note that you did an excellent job with maneuvering and like using reverse to position yourself better and such like that. You did quite excellent. Well done.
A red
Yes, very fine touch.
star in it is.
It's nice as a weapons officer as well. It's why I know I'm no good.
Having done weapons extensively, I know how to posture.
Ordnance full. Yeah,
How was the flow of energy, guys? It seemed to me the engineer was being quite responsive. There was one coming about that I thought was a bit slow.
I just figured that was because I didn't say hard about.
Otherwise, good work, Lurie.
Board looks clear.
Atlantis 8, that's where we're at.
Oh, that's what you've been doing.
Well, it was a mystery.
Apparently I don't know the Atlantis system well enough.
Is that halfway across the second row?
Yeah.
Okay. All heat has been dissipated. Ready to go out again.
I did enjoy that picture story posted about the standard engineering.
Yes.
Right.
Nice. TSN Lancer, Viper standing by.
Also, Matson, I tried that simulated ground assault mission that you created.
All ships move to Sector Alpha 5 Mark 3 for diagonal transition.
Alpha 5. Laying a course for Alpha 5. We'll follow up later.
Got boost to warp and maneuver.
More warp. We have to beat the Lancer.
Not a chance in that ship.
Here we go.
Yes!
Lancer, this is Viper. Comms check, please.
Loud and clear, Viper.
Thank you.
What, you want to make sure they can hear us when we gloat?
No. I hadn't heard a peep out of Jamel for a while. I wanted to check that he was able to talk to us.
No.
That's a red thing. That's a red thing very close to a station. Can I go kill the red thing?
I think Saber's
All ships intercept targets on stations.
Yes, Yui. Let's put your foot down. Let's go for Charlie Bravo 2-1. Viper's going to Charlie Bravo 2-1. Delta 4 Mark 5. Sorry, Delta 5
The
Mark
deeper target.
1. Yeah, deepest. Delta 2.
Bravo, bravo.
Bravo set.
Weapons
Target
range.
selected. Engaging.
Cook the beams.
Going manual. Try and get his propulsion.
He has drones and anti-mine.
Target's impulse out.
As soon as this is complete, we'll head to 280 to engage Juliet 23.
He doesn't have anything now.
280.
Silgoth Behemoth, let's get an EMP on it.
EMP ready.
Yeah.
Thinking follow up with a pair of homings to put a dent in it.
Lima 180.
EMP ready.
Launch when ready.
Good. Kilo
Loading torpedoes. Torpedoes ready.
Yep, give him a salvo.
I see them.
Salvo out.
Delta 3.
Closing aft.
He's
Go
shock
ahead.
loading.
His shields are all equally bad.
Thank you.
Yeah. Echo and Delta are
Viper,
slightly
removing your
less than the
position to
others.
focus fire with you.
Reshields down. Beams disabled.
Rear shields are
And
out.
EMP there.
Loading EMP.
Proceeding the last
Jason
cluster.
Lancer, Viper, move to Sabre. Probably need to get hold of the northern part of Papa Fleet before they go to the shipyards.
Viper acknowledges. Yep, put a stick forward. What's
Ooh,
the
a bit
grouping
latency
like?
there.
Standoff
let's just
position
think-
covering
Yes,
shipyard.
please.
Yep. Delta 2 on Papa 5-7. Let's take advantage while Sober's got Tango.
Holding for drone.
Delta
We're moving for the
Delta.
tubes.
Good. Viper is going
Weapons
to
range.
Drone.
get
No, I've got a crash here.
Kelvin and the rear.
No. Standoff.
Returning to standoff
Moving
position.
to take.
Body blocking
Big
drones
beam.
for the shipyard.
I have weapons.
Closing.
Okay.
Watch those drones.
Papa 5-7. Frequency Delta.
Right. Apologise, I thought everyone heard.
Delta confirmed.
Three.
Rear shields are out.
Our front shields are low.
Additional drones inbound. This is going to lose it.
Her beams and
See if we can get
propulsion
some
around.
shocks on the, no
Copy that,
shields.
command and control.
What do we have in the tubes?
Retake weapons.
Yeah. Finish this one off and then let's
Yeah,
work
of
out
course.
some heavy.
Yeah, I understand.
Alright, ready to release weapons.
Papa, no.
Ziff, are you ready?
Yeah.
Drone inbound.
Weapons released.
Viper request
Bad
permission
time
to
for
use
that.
heavy ordnance on this fleet. Let's prep an Omega 3 and then
Aye,
follow
aye,
up with
loading.
an Echo 2.
Roger that.
Sorry,
Loading.
Viper, didn't pick up who that was for. Dealer's choice, destroy them anyway you fancy.
Ready.
Very good. Stand by for heavy ordnance. Omega 3,
Viper's going-
close and deploy.
Viper's deploying.
Drones inbound.
Good target.
We are closed. Good target.
EMP. Nuke away. Loading mines.
Maximize the tubes. Viper's preparing an Echo
Ready,
2
ready.
run. How closely can you place them?
And put those mines in their exhaust pipe if you want. Mines ready?
A very
Yes.
Actually, it's a shame.
Commencing run.
This is just for an exercise.
Fire.
We have new contacts in Charlie 5.
Second one waiting. Oh,
Not needed. Yeah, nice call, Dewey.
We have contacts in Charlie 5.
Good job,
We're
Saber Viper.
getting
Get
pretty
yourselves
energy
ready to go
critical here.
again. We'll go and do a scouting pass and see what we've got coming down.
Right, what's the nearest dock for us? ATL 239?
Yes.
Recommend we
It's bearing
dispatch the
260.
shuttle before we head to ATL. Oh. The
There are no
rendezvous
drop
are gone.
zones.
Let's come back
Now
again.
there is.
All stop. Let's get the shuttle out. What does it need?
There.
Marine team?
Yes, extraction.
Down to FCS.
Tyson Viper, could you deploy Marine team to RV3? Saber, could you intercept Quebec fleet and Charlie 5?
Viper confirms exfiltrating Marines from rendezvous point 3. Shuttle empty.
Launching.
So whilst we're waiting, both my terminals then crashed and I had to disconnect and reconnect to
Proceeding to ATL.
get back in.
So Odysseus has dropped mines at 4. We need to pick up from 3.
I do not have a visual.
I recommend we do not
Must be
mine our
above or
base
below me in
station.
the plane.
It's behind you now.
Yeah, it's directly 180 now.
Off to your
No,
right.
about 240.
Sorry, Science.
Ahead. To your left a bit. Looks like it's dead ahead.
Differentials are down. Well done.
Is that it?
Would it help if we go and sat on it so you could see where it was?
He's almost on top of it. He's just sliding by on his left.
Good.
I'm going to park the
Yeah,
mothership
let's-
right on top of it. Just
I
off the
can't
bow.
see it out the window.
I heard it had
I
a
still
bell.
have no visual.
Shuttle, if you move ahead of Viper, equalize your elevation, and then boop Viper right on the nose, you'll get it.
Yay! Good work, Yui.
I still never saw.
Yeah, I changed the mesh on my end.
Ah, what is it? Bright pink and flashing.
No, it's a perfectly black dot. I figured a
Right,
bright
okay.
color would get lost in nebula. We are fully stocked and ready to do whatever.
I don't remember hearing the last order, but it looks like we should go join fire with Saber. Formation
Saber's
Charlie.
about to clean up.
Yep, they're
Oh,
done.
yeah.
CIC reports that the base has been retaken and the remaining Kralians have been taken care of. We are switching to automated systems.
Copy that, Command Control.
Good work, team. Very nice assistance to the shuttle, Mr. Yui.
Righto. That simulation being complete, I'm going to
This is
step
Lancer.
away and
Good
take care
job,
of the doggy
everyone.
again.
Stand down
Okay.
your crews, debrief, and await further orders.
Helm is relinquished in the event it is needed.
Okay, how can we debrief? That was unusual, Mr. Vaj, because you're usually spot on with shuttle ops.
Yeah, I don't know. I just couldn't see it. It wasn't anywhere.
I couldn't see it.
I saw
couldn't
one
see
of
it.
them, but then it got picked up before I got to it.
Like another time warp.
Sure, we'll do. Otherwise, any feedback for and weapons? The only thing is if when I say we're going to execute an Omega 3, as soon as I hear confirmation that it's loaded and we get within range, I kind of expect it to go.
Yeah, I was just looking because obviously I can't necessarily see the whole fleet
That's
on
right.
my scope, and so I kind of like a secondary confirmation that I've not completely missed the bulk of the fleet, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Does it help then if we maneuver into about 1500 from the edge of the fleet?
The closer we get, the easier it is to make sure that, like I say, I'm not going to hit the edge of some huge monster.
Yeah. Okay. No, because I by default I'm thinking we only need to be about 4,000 from the target, but of course you can't see the far side of the target group there in that case.
Correct. That's the issue. I just want to
Right. Thank you. I will
make sure I've got
try to
a decent
internalize that.
target. So that it's either that or just get a confirmation from science. Alternatively, however you want to do it. But yeah, I know you like to get it gone as soon as.
Yeah, but it helps if thanks for the feedback, because it helps if I understand. I can ask Helm to take us within 1500 and hold for a second.
Fine. That works, thank you.
Anything else?
Yeah, and I was a bit distracted that mission between a couple of things, including spilling soda on my keyboard, which I'm trying to clean up now. So sorry about that, for not being as attentive as I normally am.
Okay.
I thought it was no food and drink on the bridge.
Shh.
Welcome to the Viper.
Was that a can opening somewhere?
That was a torpedo launch.
Ah. Is that cadet misbehaving again?
Not anymore, sir.
All right. I suggest we keep listening in if you can, but otherwise stand down for a few minutes. I didn't hear an order to go to the galley, so.
Yeah, it's waiting for further orders, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm going to go debrief Sansa.
Okay.
Will we be
5 minutes
missioning
liberty.
or newsing, or what next?
Missioning.
Right, okay, if I can grab a drink.
Thanks, If. You're up on CIC, aren't you?
Exactly.
Right.
All ships, this is Lancer. Stand down your crews for 5 minutes. We'll reconvene 16 minutes past the hour.
Okay. There. Actually, that should probably remain in effect. I return and I see we are not in the galley. Here's what we'll do. Kill this one. We'll jump over here.
Yui,
Yeah, sir.
that is just me being lazy. We have a break until 16 minutes past.
Till 16 past. Okay.
I mean, it's not long, so enjoy it while you can.
Just gotta get more intermission game in. Shipyard. Shush you, Starry. We're not supposed to talk about that. That is some cheap food. Very, very cheap food. We're gonna deliver that somewhere. New Sidonia has a water rights dispute with Lethe. Lethe has water. New Sidonia does not. I will assume that means they need food.
I think basically when Xavier's not here, it's slightly less formal protocol about moving from room to room.
Perhaps so. Hey, I was correct.
Or maybe he just likes to keep us busy by wandering around the corridors.
Gotta keep our sedentary selves in shape after all.
Yes, I will see you in a bit.
No, I don't think so. I don't want to take sides in this war.
Back. Where'd he go?
I'm not sure how it went. I am told we are on break until 16 past the hour, which is now. But you know how things go.
Right, it's only you and I on the ship.
Yes, Ziff just stepped away. He indicated he would be returning momentarily. I would love to do that, Starry, but unfortunately, I do not have the ability to start the server doing things. What's Ares Industrial like? Meh. Let's go back to Denham. That's the interstellar news. It's the interstellar news. Well, I'm going to be flying around for a while these guys run out of ammunition. Whoa! Boy. I am called away. Let's try this again. You guys out of ammo yet? Look like you're out of ammo. Let's bring our escorts into things. In fact, let's lead them to our escorts, because the AI in this game is none too bright.
Captain on deck.
As you were. I'm guessing we'll be receiving Lieutenant Sandstone.
I believe Saber is his permanent assignment.
Permission aboard?
Permission granted. Welcome aboard, Ensign Agum.
Thank you. Was that Vaj?
No, that's the captain.
Oh, Messian. Sorry, I couldn't see the boots.
Uh-oh.
But yes,
Solid.
welcome
The
aboard.
rebels are going to have themselves.
Thank you.
confrontation.
If I'm reading this correctly, Sci-Fighter?
No, we're looking for a weapons
Helm or-
officer.
Helm or weapons would be ideal.
Lancers on ships, ready your crews. Once reported in, we're going to launch for a live mission.
I'm technically stronger at weapons than I am Helm, but I've recently been doing a lot of practice for Helm, so if you don't mind I'm very intermediate level, but I would take Helm if
If you're strong on weapons, that's fine. Please take weapons.
I'd rather take Helm and then give Yui his primary.
How nice of you. I guess so long as you feel confident enough for an actual mission.
I've been practicing it, so that's what I would like to give that a try. Viper Helm acknowledged.
We can't all be Naima.
Well, I think I actually once said, "Forgive me, I'm not as good as Naima," and then someone else said, "Let's be honest, no one's as good as Naima." And I said, "Okay, well, makes you feel a little better." But
Let's update your uniform then, and let's get prepared.
I'll try not to talk too much. Jamel wasn't happy with me. Helm is ready.
Weapons.
Oh, yeah, that's me now. Isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, trigger finger. Still itchy.
Very good engineering.
I'm waiting for my dem comms.
Alright, science is ready, comms is ready, and a shuttle is prepped. The ship is yours, Captain.
Thank you, Commander. Lancer, TSM Viper, poised to strike.
Copy
Did we
that,
check the
Viper.
ship? Okay, we are Apollo again.
Good.
No bets on anything until the server starts. Guess when last time we were Artemis.
Launch all ships, everyone's reported in. We're ready for mission.
I'm showing us as Apollo right now.
Yeah, I'm booting. Yeah, we seem to be Apollo. To me, looks like an
All ships,
Artemis.
this is CIC. We've received reports from the Zalmari that there is a massed attack forming against an installation that we have been recently defending, that of the antimatter production facility. That is confirmed by some probes that ONI have seen against the facility. Therefore, you need to full haste make your way to the facility in Sector 2 and defend it. Stand by for system start.
Somebody
Engineering
has
warp
a
to
bumper
250,
sticker.
please. Stand by.
Lancer has their Lancer emblem on their high-rise nacelle.
Where should I be? Ooh.
Does anyone... I'm not getting connection. I'm still waiting.
I'm in.
I'm also in.
All ships, best speed to Alpha 1 Mark 1 for diagonal transition.
Best speed, you heard the man.
Warp
Weapon.
reconnect gets me in.
Yep.
Is Warp 3 best speed or is 4 best speed?
4.
4 and you are boosted.
Best speed means the best speed you can possibly manage at this point in time.
With or without burning out the engines?
Oh, you can overheat them. All right, stand down. We'll wait for Saber.
Wow,
FCS.
that also only burned like 100 energy. That's not bad at all.
Exactly.
Boosted warp is a good warp.
And if you wait for Saber and FCS, you're probably back up to 95%.
I just turned it on, but it takes like an hour for it to activate, so whatever.
All ships move towards Sector Charlie 2, standby for further orders.
Context Charlie 1. Context Delta 2. Context Bravo 2.
Viper move to intercept targets in Sector Charlie 1. Saber
Context Echo 1.
intercept targets in Delta 2.
Yep, bearing 280, warp 3, please.
Delta 2, understood.
Ignore the first.
Warp 3, got it.
Warp 3, please.
We will pass a group of enemies, ignore them.
Yep, please.
Ignore them, okay.
Stand by for shift at 000.
Yep.
Mark.
Mark.
Hard abouting?
Okay, let's put an EMP
arrival.
on them, and then Delta 2. Don't overshoot, please.
Greenland group.
EMP is away.
God, I thought we were going to get it completely... Sorry about that.
Okay,
heard about, please?
Deal with the drones.
Yeah, deal with those drones.
We're going to engage with beams. What's the plan?
Bravo 270 up.
Firing kill shots for the drone cruisers.
Yes. So Delta 3, just engage them one at a time, keeping out of multiple arcs where possible. Take them out with beams and optional light ordnance.
Context Charlie 1, Mark 7.
Can I get slight push to impulse, please?
Got a little more push to impulse?
That's good. Stabilize.
Your beams are cooked. Are cooking.
Yeah, we're
Their shields are out, they're nearly down.
Bravo 74.
Local area clear.
Good work.
We've got a Goliath and Charlie 1, Mark 7.
What was that?
I had Goliath in Charlie 1, Mark 7. Let's
Answer
put together...
Viper, intercept targets in Bravo 2. We'll tie up targets in Charlie 1.
Put us to trailing of the... Oh, actually, kill shot on the drone cruiser.
Just started
Just
loading
leave us
the
positioned. Don't run past them.
Sorry. I wasn't sure of the target.
Purging EMP, preparing kill shot. Science, please designate drone cruisers.
Charlie 06 is the first one on the line. Charlie 60 as well. Foxtrot 66 has the drone special, but it looks like he's going to be going into the mines.
Are your tubes ready?
Reloading
If
again.
Foxtrot 66 is mine bound, leave it.
Stand down tubes.
Drones inbound.
It's anti-mine. We have to chase it.
Yep.
Heard about?
I didn't get all of them though.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Good.
Energy low.
Convert 3.
3 conversions.
Drone inbound
Okay.
starboard.
Helm.
Drone,
I want
drone.
you-
Preparing EMP
Once we-
for cluster.
Let's get rid of this one, and then Helm, I want you to come up to the middle of their line and move away from them at 90 degrees.
Okay.
Target front shield down.
Yep.
EMP contact.
Minor damage to maneuver.
Yes.
That's it. Now let them follow us and come together slowly behind us. Peak
Full
deep,
impulse or
bend
full
over
rear
shields.
Echo 2.
Rear shields peaked.
Okay, ease off. You can come ahead and turn around.
Dren.
Hard about,
Hard about,
please.
hard about. And full reverse.
Drone, if we can get it. Ah, shit. Sorry about that. Full reverse.
Boost impulse reverse, please. Are they clustered now for the EMP?
EMP has already made contact.
Got no
Okay,
front
what's-
sheet.
Just lights left?
Yep.
Loading our last kill shot.
Yeah, hold it. What can we do for these? Kill them all with one mine and resupply?
It would work.
There's a bunch of Krillans
Let's do
that
it.
are getting into
Purging
the
key shot.
perimeter.
Power to impulse and torpedo tubes.
Oh, good, thank you.
Helm, as soon as we get the confirmation that the mine is loaded, execute an Echo 1 and call the drop.
Aye.
Mine is ready.
Engage.
And drop. Haha. Hard about.
Okay. Leave that one. Let's go help everybody else.
Acknowledge. Recommend
Oh,
dock.
her front shields are down, actually. Can we get her front pass and put her out with a P-shock?
P-shock at 40% load.
You're coming down.
50%. 80%. Shock is away. We are now shock dry.
Lancer, Viper is free for action.
No.
Take us
Contacts,
into...
Delta 1, Mark 1.
Can we dock somewhere, please, sir?
Yes.
Comes
Take us into
Delta Fleet
India
so
001.
that we get them.
I-
So 180, warp 2, please.
Lancer Viper, I've currently got Sabre attempting to taunt the hotel fleet.
Helm, where are you
Under
going?
the
It's into a
working
minefield.
We'll probably need
You
an
can thread that,
assist
no problem.
removing these targets.
I thought we might be able to, but I always get worried that those will reload, so I didn't.
Okay,
The
so
captain
you did
did-
hear my order to come to 000.
I
This works, it's fine. Take us to A00.
sorry, I heard 080, and then you said you're coming into a minefield.
Okay.
So
In fact, the command post is closer. Let's go there.
Delta 1, I.
Interesting. Helm heard 080, I heard 180.
I heard 180.
I heard 000.
That's what I said the second time, but I intended to say 180 the first
Don't
time.
move too close.
It's all good. We made it to the right place.
Our shock supply is restored.
I'm calling off the ship.
Full load.
Yeah, hold until the front shields are finished reboosting.
And see if we can just hold them here.
Okay,
while
let's
Delta
engage.
goes out.
Delta 1.
Let's engage Golf 49 with the Delta 2, please, while Lancer has its attention.
Delta Delta.
All right, do that.
Yeah, come in behind
We're
them.
in Charlie maneuver. Focus fire on Golf 50.
Okay, change target. Golf 50.
Gulf 49's rear shields are
Target out
down.
of range.
There you go.
Frequency Delta. Okay. Frequency Delta again. Her shields are down. She's almost dead.
We have
Local area clear.
Good job. Thanks, Viper. If Fable assist Viper is there. Sabre, please.
Current load is kill shot.
Mr. Vouch, can you take the bridge for a few minutes?
Oh, yes, sir.
I
I
see
need
all
to-
ships. The transport vessel with the first batch of antimatter has successfully departed the facility. Please do make sure that it evacuates the system successfully. However, the civilians were not loaded on board the vessel. We're looking for a solution to that. We do want to get them out of there. Stand by.
Saber, this is Viper. How can we assist? And I said that backwards, didn't I?
I don't think so. That sounded right.
I'm pretty sure we're still
I think
Viper.
we're about to
Yep, all right.
on this fleet.
Did you hear she said?
Registering EMP contact.
I heard nothing.
Delta 2.
Okay, there's beams, right?
It is.
Correct.
I think they were deploying something heavy.
Yep.
Take advantage of their tango. Let's hit Lima 29 hard.
Oh, Captain, you're back. Okay.
Yeah, sorry. Quick virtual conference with CIC.
Next target.
Target shields are down. We have Tango.
I don't want Tango.
We have
Saber, we
green
have
front
tango,
shields,
so
we're
they're all
fine.
yours.
Thank you, Viper.
Target's front shields are down.
The order was Delta 2. Should I go to Delta 3?
And,
Yes, we can resupply.
Lima.
Looks like a bunch of friendlies Olmari in the area.
Let's dock up at Deep Space 75.
Dock it.
So initial course will be 0,
This
0,
is
0.
Lancer. Be advised that the Kralians have been known to crack our IFF codes.
Should we dock up quickly, sir?
Yes, that's what I asked for. Deep Space 75.
Alright, aliens are turning hostile.
Take us to Command Post 94.
Aye.
Charlie 1 group is tightly clustered. Recommend Omega 3.
Agreed. Load Omega 3. Pick tubes, please.
Tubes peaked.
The mines are gonna get them.
I think that was the best dock I've done so far.
Progress.
Omega 3 is ready.
Tubes are unpeaked.
Take us to this side of the minefield and let's watch what happens to them.
If I can get high turn. Thank you. Oh, that's good.
Good.
Yeah, let's switch to a kill shot. Pick the tubes, please. Never mind.
Target destroyed.
Omega 3.
Let's take out Papa 39.
Alpha Alpha.
Delta 2.
Viper, if you can intercept Oscar fleet that's still showing as friendly.
Kill shot ready.
Viper acknowledges. Kill shot, make it so. And then come to
There's going to hit out of
150.
order.
All right. Then let's go and see.
150, aye.
Let's get the Omega 3 ready again.
Run the tubes hot.
They are hot.
Right, bearing 140.
They've woken up.
Disengage.
Let's finish this one.
Disengage. Maintain tubes.
Get them through the minefield.
Hallway damage.
140. Ignore Papa 52.
Okay.
Omega 3 is ready.
All stop.
Yes.
You said ignore.
Yeah. Changed order. Engage Papa 52. Delta 3.
Aye.
New contacts, Charlie 1. We have Pirate in Bravo 1.
Pirate in Bravo 1?
Yep, we've got Marauder, Air class.
Bases are peaked.
Let's get rid of this guy, and we have to finish off the Oscar group.
Target destroyed.
Okay.
Okay, come
Lasers
to
low.
125, please.
Right. Let's go.
125 I, warp 2.
Still sitting on the
Thank you, sir.
More
I think
pirates
there's
are
just
entering
two
the
vessels
sector.
here, right? In these drone cruisers.
Can confirm the presence of
Yeah.
some drone
Delta
cruisers.
2.
That's beams,
Oscar.
right?
Cook the beams.
Beams are
Delta
cooking.
is always
1-2
close
is the
range.
drone cruiser.
Frequency echo. She's a goner.
Next target, Delta Delta.
Whoa, back us off.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, shit, I pressed the wrong button. Sorry about that.
All be advised, Romeo 53 has given some friendly credentials and is asking for our help. Please defend her whilst we establish what's going on.
Take it out. Take this one out quick. We're burning up our phasers.
Target destroyed.
Cool down.
Phaser.
Take us back to command post 94, please.
Phasers are off.
Initial bearing 340.
I've got a map. I'm good. Thank you.
None of the pirates appear to have specials.
Right. Next one will be the Papa group. Let's prepare kill shots to take them out.
Standing down from the Mega 3.
Tubes are peaked.
Lancet Viper comms check.
Doc.
Reading you clearly.
Copy that.
We're
Shot
standing by
ready.
to engage the Papa group.
Tubes are
Copy that,
cold.
Viper. Continue to defend the installations.
That's full
All right.
refit.
Going out. Warp 2.
Okay, let's take these out as quickly as we can since they're closing.
What's the plan?
Don't overshoot. Delta 3. Beams and light ordnance at discretion of equipment officer.
Last target.
Tayson Lancet, command and control. We have successfully defended Romeo 5-3 at this time, but there does
Locally
appear to be
clear.
more hostiles coming for it.
Rolling phasers.
Let's put an Omega 3 back in the tubes and position us please in Delta 1 Mark 5.
This is like Tantric Omega 3.
Sorry.
Am I cleared for war? Am I cleared up to warp 3?
Wrong direction. Hold stop.
Oh, sorry, I thought you said Bravo 1 Mark 3.
Delta 1 Mark 5.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I was eyeballing that pirate.
No, Lance has got that sector.
Delta 1
I'm just
Mark
concerned.
5.
The friendly cluster who will turn out to not be friendly.
Yeah, I mean, their outlines are clearly foreign, unless these are Zolmari.
They're reading as Corellian drone cruisers.
One moment. CIC, this is CSN Viper. I'm reading Corellians squawking friendly in Delta Sector. Are these Zolmari or?
I don't believe they are. I think we're just having some issues with our IFF systems. Stand by and I'll just verify.
I have a great center mass shot.
Oh,
very good. Back us off.
Scarin and Charlie 1. Scarin inside the perimeter of the base.
Yeah.
Best speed into the perimeter.
High
Saber's got
please.
it.
What is that?
Bearing
yes,
030. Hard about.
Two
But
ships
to
have already
verify,
been
these are
dead.
not
Okay, all stop,
Zolmari
all
ships.
stop,
They are
all stop.
not Zolmari ships.
Come to 270.
All ships focus fire, Charlie maneuver on this, Karen.
Okay. No, we're already facing the wrong way.
Takes Viper,
Engage
break formation,
Yankee
intercept
47.
Yankee 47.
Charlie.
Delta 3. Don't try not to overshoot.
They have shield vamp.
Cook the beams on them.
Beams are cooking.
Beam is disabled.
And heat our... Oh, good. Perfect shooting.
Lancer Viper moving in towards your combat area.
You are
Dark
welcome,
shields down.
Lancer. We're keeping to light ordnance.
Acknowledged.
Target destroyed.
Rolling off beams.
Whiskey Group
Krylian
appears to
hulls
be
in
moving
Delta
away.
subsector have turned hostile. Permission to engage.
They've turned away, sir.
Confirm Saber Viper re-engage Corellians.
They turned away,
We're
but
going
they
to
ain't
move
yellow.
back to the Bravo 2 area to
Helm,
oversee the
position is
situation with the
1500
pirate.
off.
Minor
1500.
damage to phasers.
TSM
Engage
Lancer
Whiskey
Command and
58,
Control. We
but
appear to have a
stand by for
transport ship
heavier
leaving
ordnance.
India
Delta
001.
2.
Can I assume this is the civilians from the station now evacuating?
Saber, this is Viper. If you can stand off, we have an Omega-3 ready
Copy
to
that,
deploy.
Command and Control. We will monitor Victor 5-6
Understood, Viper.
movement out the sector with the second shipment.
You okay, weapons?
The fleet's gonna veer off.
Yeah, Helm, quickly put us at 1500 off the near edge of this fleet. Weapons, your best pull.
I have a good shot.
Excellent.
What do you mean
Keep us clear.
1500? You...
He just
Delta
wanted to
2,
make sure you
clean
were
up.
outside the blast radius.
Oh, okay, got it.
But
Omega-3
close
has
enough
made
that
contact,
weapons
closing.
could see the whole fleet.
Ah, okay. Acknowledged.
Let me know when you want more phasers when we're in phaser range.
We have marine
Bring it
drop
back up.
zones in
Right range. Oh, turn
And
straight.
stand down.
in the perimeter.
Standing down. Standing up.
Yep.
Okay.
That was really
Turn
good.
straight.
Done.
Mr. Vanja, you okay for shuttle
Local
operation?
area
Ships,
clear.
this
Yes,
is
sir.
Lancer, Viper Saber, move to India 001, deploy marine teams via shuttlecraft to remove civilians from said installation. Over.
Well, I
Answer
am,
copies.
well, I am a decent helmsman. I am a phenomenal fighter pilot.
Also, to be advised, ship marked identification at Romeo 53 is claiming to be under the control of a Dr. Gottsvilder,
Stop.
who is of massive interest to the TSN and especially to ONI. She has been cleared through to Promethean Command. Please escort her back with you shortly. You will need, first of all, to remove the civilians by force from the station and take them with you as well.
Good work, Odysseus.
Energy 40%.
No problems that time.
Maybe it was just an unfortunate nebula background.
Phones throw from a station. Why don't we load up?
Should we dock up or should we head to Romeo 53? New target in Charlie 1.
Yeah, face us to 270.
Confirmed. Scarens.
270. Aye. Going into fuel collectors. Should have been
2 executors. Alpha has tractor. Bravo has anti-torp and shield drain.
Okay.
Echo 2.
Yes, let's prep one. I was actually thinking more of an EMP and a B shot, but
Yes.
Pico tubes.
Echo
Bravo
2
has
ready.
anti-torp.
Echo 2, see how close you can drop them.
Okay.
Fly us as close as you can, Helm. Quickly.
Take us right over top. But
Viper
preferably,
executing Echo 2.
That's an EMP in the air, Viper EMP.
Move us through, move us through.
we're tractored.
We're tractored.
All power aft shields.
Do not launch them on. Yeah.
What the?
Boost warp.
Has cracked beams, something? No, it's the other one.
Oh, because like the
The
mine was
console
dropped.
lied to me.
I don't know
No,
whether
front-
we were. I
Front
don't know what
shields
happened.
down.
Okay, Delta 2, let's help Lancer.
Hard turn. The hardest of turns.
Alpha Alpha.
Thank
Their
you.
beam is disabled.
Viper, intercept Alpha 20. He's bearing down on us, and we have no forward shields.
You heard the man. Contact Alpha 20.
Bravo, Bravo. And this is the one that has tractor.
Range? There it is.
Lance, this is CIC.
Good work, team.
Local area clear.
Go ahead,
Probably
CIC.
back up.
It would
Pulling up
appear that you
systems.
have seen off the attack force successfully. Thank you. Shame about the minefield, but not to worry. So you simply now need to escort Romeo 53 back to Promethean Command, please, and then you can sign off this mission as a success.
Copy that. Command and control. Escorting Romeo 53 back to Promethean Command. All ships move to Sector Echo 5 Mark 9 for diagonal transition.
Mind the black hole.
Do we have to?
Yeah. Take up position close to Romeo 53.
Yeah, I'm going best speed. Because we kind of cheated and docked up beforehand, so.
I'm still cooling off systems. System's cool.
Do it.
But they'll be wanting Netflix next.
Yeah, I was trying to do a quick strategic dock, but yeah.
I think we have a crash.
Oh, yeah.
Crash.
CIC, thank you for attempting to engage autopilot, but we seem to have a console crash. I think that was just a poor response
Let's
to
confirm.
pilot.
Was the mission
It's
over?
confirmed. Automated system is engaged.
Yes, it
CIC
was.
out.
Basically, CIC engaged
Console
autopilot
ships,
without
good
timers.
job. Automated systems have been activated to bring us back to Promethean Command. Debrief your crews and then send them to the galley for standing down this.
I'm a little
Okay.
disappointed that there's no parody of Stop in the Name of Love to Stop in the Name of Spock. But go on, sorry.
Don't
It's
give
okay,
us any
debrief.
ideas.
Yeah, some very nice shooting there, Yui. Thank you.
It's
Good
what I
work
do.
with. Yeah. Helm, nice touch on approach in some instances. Yeah, I don't know whether we have a hearing problem between my speech and the bridge noise and you picking up. In general, it was fine though. There were just one or two occasions where
I like the way
pointed us in a direction and it didn't get picked up. But I think we both realised. Engineering, sorry, go ahead.
I wanted to echo there was a lot of crosstalk and miscommunication on our next destination.
Was that directly my fault?
I wouldn't say so. I had a hard time picking it out myself.
Okay. Because it's
Yeah.
very possible it was my fault, and if it is, I wanted to work on that. But
No,
If
it was
then I
just
don't
it
have
was
to work.
somewhere between the transmission and the reception. Something didn't go through, so we both need to pay attention. That's all.
Acknowledge.
Engineering seemed to be giving us what we needed. Anybody have any advice for him?
Absolutely not. I had what I needed when I wanted it.
That's what I thought.
I would say the only thing with engineering is just keep track of energy status and periodically shout that out.
Oh yeah.
He did.
I
also
would also like to know when we are in and in out, when we're doing phasers and when we're not doing phasers. I was cooking them a lot. I needed to cool them down.
If you take the main screen, you'll hear our phasers going off.
I was on.
Let's listen to what the engineering is asking for. He's asking for some auditory confirmation of when we're entering and leaving beam range.
Yep, I will make an effort to call weapons range.
Thanks. Yeah, I know when you're down in engineering, I used to struggle with that a lot. Okay. Any other comments, Mr. Vaj?
I don't believe I have anything else.
I have to say that our engineer sounds like he's always in a constant level of panic, which is a good sign of a good engineer. So keep it up.
Not sure
I really
if that
appreciated the
assessment, but
confirmation that the tubes were hot.
Yeah, I
That's
actually
good.
really like that too.
I also like confirmation when tubes are loaded.
I think we need to get Jamel to only send comms to the intended targets so that we don't always get crosstalk between CAC and stuff. And
That's a
him
point.
and other ships, just to minimize chatter.
I was announcing tube readiness. Were you catching that?
Yes, it was. I found it helpful because it's incredibly important to know when to pull the trigger on a maneuver. Okay, and I'll try and be. Is there anything? There was a bit of cross chatter, so anytime that something doesn't need to be said when we're anywhere near action, please keep it down. Is there anything in the way that I'm saying things that's making that harder to pick up?
Mostly it just seems to be you and CIC trying to talk to us at the same time. Or, one of the other ships or what have you.
Right.
There was a lot of tubes loading and unloading.
Yes.
More than usual.
Yes,
But
Tantric
I'll
Omega
try.
3.
Yes. Yeah, there
I don't know if
was.
it's me or.
Okay, no, I think it was wrong channel. Okay, anytime there's intership, let's all try and shut down. All right, let's stand down to the galley for 10 minutes.
No FCS, unfortunately.
And I'll just go and see what's going on in CSC.
My play style is works very well aboard the Horizon. Not so great aboard other ships, so I'm working on it. But since he's not here, I'm going to blame Airman.
Well, that's the nice thing about being with a set crew. You get comfortable with them, you get used to their way of operating, and so when you have to hop ships, sometimes it's a very rough change.
Yeah. Also, anyone who's flown with Horizon, especially when I'm aboard there, I don't know if calling us the black sheep of the TSN is the right way of saying it, but we're a fun crowd.
Sorry to say a goon, but black sheep has been taken. How about the ebony ovines? Is that more appropriate for you?
2.99. Ooh. Do not want to be in the crossfire. $100,000. Nice. Bavaria, sure. It's nearby. Get some food sent there myself. A scout ship. Some pirate you are. Mission failed. One of my escorts caught a heavy rocket stray. Heavy rockets, they do a lot of damage. Land! Land quickly! There we go. Now. Nothing going my way.
Left bunny.
Kind of cut out there. Repeat.
Bunny flop.
I heard that, but I'm going to say repeat again. I didn't.
I think Wilcon's been in the medical supplies again.
No, I have a bunny named Nutmeg, and he is very relaxed right now. Happy and relaxed.
We'll make him captain of the next mission.
Very relaxed bunny requires more stress.
Well, he's not very bright.
That's okay.
Okay,
Neither
well-
are some of our captains.
In that case, we'll make them weapons.
Or you can do helm. Just put a carrot in front of the ship. You'll be all right.
Okay.
When a Kralian comes too close, just have him thump him with his foot. Bunny kicks. I hear they hurt.
Yeah, and yeah, they can hurt, and so can their bites. Yes, I know. They're suggesting that I put him on that he be put on a station for the next mission.
Not a station. In command of the whole fleet.
In command of the whole fleet.
Fleet Commander
Okay.
Nutmeg.
Acting Fleet Captain Nutmeg.
Well, if you can sell the senior officers on it, we'll see. But first, you have to sell the senior officers on it.
I don't know, I think my mental competence is already plenty in question. Where do I want to
You
go?
say that as if it's a surprise.
I'm just saying I'm not the best person to make the pitch.
Well, Greybeard would be in the best position rank-wise.
I'm just going to tell him he's got big pointy teeth. If that doesn't sell him, then I'll know that they're not fans of Monty Python.
Oh, I don't know what I want to do.
Well, if somebody wants to, they can pitch it to them during the next briefing.
That Benny.
Very quiet about it.
Ow.
All officers report to mission briefing room, please.
Okay.
Where is it? Here we are.
Welcome to the mission briefing room, everyone. This is our new complement. Captain Jamel has been called away. Lieutenant Commander Vaj, I believe you have a briefing for us on the upcoming mission.
Yes, I do. So, Dr. Gotswild, who was on that pirate ship that came by us during that last mission, we've been chatting with her. Long story short, we have information on Governor Reddy's ship. We think that it is in the Sierra system. It seems like some hegemony people have arranged for her ship to be ambushed and taken. Sorry, pirates, not hegemony. My apologies, my notes aren't particularly organized at the moment.
But if I understand you correctly, pirates have taken control of Governor Reddy's ship, which has been missing for some time.
That's correct.
And we believe it's somewhere in the Sierra system?
Yes.
Wasn't Governor Reddy the person that disappeared when this outbreak started?
That's correct.
Yeah, she evacuated her office from Kaesong Station, which would be standard proceedings in an outbreak, but she never successfully established it anywhere else. And we've been looking for her for the intervening time.
The two most likely areas that the ship would be held in is either Sector 7 or Sector 3, based on nebula concentrations and whatnot. So we're going to be doing a little bit of search and rescue kind of thing. We're going to have to try to find her ship. We don't know if the governor is still being held there. It's possible that she's been separated from her ship, but we have good intelligence that the ship itself is there. So we're going to go and board the ship, extract its data cores, and get out.
Lieutenant Commander, during ONI's chats with Dr. Gottswilder, did they cover the situation that she left very shortly before this virulent outbreak commenced?
I believe that was the case.
I'm not trying to be vindictive about this. I'm just genuinely concerned for the people who are dying in Cerberus and wondering if she had any relevant information about that.
That is very possible.
Okay, then we'll continue those interviews as soon as we can. Thank you.
Yep.
Are we ready to head to ships and debark and set out for Sierra?
Yes, sir, if no one else is going to say it.
Very good. CIC, let us know where you'll disengage autopilot for us. Crews, DO, let's get the shoes crypt. Let's get the ships crewed.
Officers, if you have a pre-assigned station, go ahead and dismiss now.
Sir, I'd like to report my shoes are crypt.
Might be to have a crimp in my tongue.
Person aboard?
Welcome aboard. Permission granted.
Thank you.
Hello, Goom.
Hello.
Viper, Saber is ready.
That's great.
I'm assuming that Cadet Blurry will come down
Oh,
to the hour.
wait a second, I need to call.
I approve of this ringtone.
Oh, you heard that? Huh.
I hear. Was I not supposed to hear it? Sancho seems to be a bit low on personnel.
Welcome to the TSN.
Yeah.
Well, no, they're fine.
Very good. So, Ziff, if you would take over Psycoms, please.
Roger that.
Agum, if you'd go back on Helm.
CSC to all ships, construct.
Viper reads you loud and clear.
I'm tempted to chime in and say so does Horizon.
Can't see that far.
You want me an engineer or someplace else, Captain?
Engineering, please, Blurry. You were doing a good job before.
Goom, when you get a second, could you just change your uniform, please? Thank God.
I could not understand that transmission.
Oh, I'll try again. Goom, when you get a moment, please would you change your uniform? Thank you. And then let's have a quick readiness check. So, helm.
Hands on throttle and stick. Wait.
Weapons.
No, that's Muga. I got all confused
I
by
did
the
wonder.
initial sim. I'm the gunnery.
Alright, let's try this again. Muga, helm, ready?
He's on the
Goom,
phone.
whichever. Wait, what?
He received phone call and alerted us to that fact a short time ago.
Oh, good hearing
Oh,
you.
yeah.
I didn't catch that.
No, I didn't. Okay, well, then let's just check the rest of the stations. So, weapons.
Yeah, you know. I'm here.
Blurry, you good?
I'm still good.
Okay, and Cyclone's fighter is also ready. The ship's ready apart from the helm, which is still taken but unavailable.
Oh, that was.
Understood.
What a success.
Where it says his Artemis class, we should be a
Yeah, can we reconfigure, please, to apply?
doing.
I did not get in.
What type of ship are we?
Apollo class.
Been going so long, given up finding it.
Say again, Agum.
I don't think Agum spoke. I think that was someone else. Intership.
Oh, was that Blurry?
Remind me, do I need to do the shuttle as well or not?
You do not.
Yes, please. Oh, no? Who's going to do
shuttle's
shuttle?
automatic.
Viper, this is Lancer. We are ready to charge.
Ship type sets.
Thank you, Lancer. Acknowledged. Saber, please confirm when you're ready to fly. We have to wait for Agum.
Thank you.
We do, I'm afraid. He's
Helm is
locked out
locked.
the helm.
Viper, Saber is ready.
Thank you, Saber. For LD, we're resolving some helm issues on Viper. Otherwise, we'll be ready to fly as soon as we confirm.
I would suggest a 60-second timer, after which time we cycle the server to forcibly boot him from the helm console so we can launch.
Good thought.
9, 8,
Yes, Blurry?
7. 6.
Worth mentioning, I did not start this 60-second timer.
I don't think that was a message, but never mind.
Yeah, no, I didn't specifically count.
Don't worry.
Yui, will that mean a reconnection for everybody?
Possibly. But really, given the choice of the unknown...
Oh, yeah. No, life happens. I get it.
So in that case, then, Yui, you're right to take helm instead of weapons, because at least we can get moving then, please. Sarah's back up.
Indeed.
Yeah, and Ziff, if you take weapons in the meantime,
I'll cover the whole
Psychon.
thing.
Yes, agreed.
Okay, let's have a quick roll call. Helm?
Helm station is still locked. They need to cycle the server to kick him out.
You may need to disconnect and reconnect.
As in, we need to kill Hermes, you mean?
Oh, man. Yeah, it is. It's still taken.
You have to take the server down and bring the server back up in order to cause the disconnect. And yeah, actually, you might have to kill Hermes.
But when you say server, you don't... I mean, what they just did was took Artemis down, right?
Yeah.
The problem is that the whole Hermes thing automatically reconnects you, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Hermes has to be turned off.
Is the alternative, and before that happens, is the alternative just to take another ship?
That would also be valid. We could crew up ship 5. Call it the Viper.
I think they've already decided to cycle Hermes. But good thought. Remember that for the future, that we could just take a different ship.
I keep getting it stuck in my head that it's important that these ships have their designated ship slot, and it's not.
It's back up. It's back up. Take stations.
Yep, cycling connections.
Helm standing by.
Division, please cycle connections to re-establish communications with CIC. Disconnect, reconnect.
Okay, and for hopefully the final time, Helm ready.
You said that.
Sorry, I was focusing on clicking. Blurry, are you back in?
I am back in and standing by.
Excellent, and I have all the other stations, every single one of them.
Lucky you.
Apart from data, because that's pointless. Oh, does the ship type need changing?
Okay, Saber.
Saber is ready.
Lancer.
Lancer is ready to charge.
CIC 4LD is ready to go. Please commence operations.
This is Muga. Am I on Helm again?
Go figure.
Well, it had to happen, didn't it? Hello, Agum.
Well, I just wasn't sure. I'm on the phone call. If someone is covering Helm, I can step away.
We are covering. Finish your phone call and then let us know.
All right, I will. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Command interfaces initializing. Pending sensor update.
They're online.
I see the Sierra Gate. I think that means we're in Volantis.
CIC to all ships. We've arrived via autopilot to the Sierra Gate, prepared to transition into the Sierra system and engage searching for the governor's ship.
Thank you, CIC. Comms officer aboard Viper will activate the gate and jump.
Done, sir.
Helm, remember, you have a little boost and warp.
Hell no, I run the mines in this sector. Just be careful.
Right, Saber, please scout the nebula from Delta 1 through Alpha 1.
Nebula from Alpha 1, Delta 1 to Alpha 1. Will do.
Viper, please scout the nebula from Bravo 4 through Charlie 5. Viper, let's put us through Delta 4 on a circuit through Echo 4-5 and back to Delta 5.
Sir, you've given 2 orders to Viper. The middle order went to Viper, not to Lancer.
Oh, phooey.
So the Bravo 4 order needs to go to Lancer.
Thank you for protecting my appearance. Lancer, please scout the rimward side of the dense nebula, Delta 4 through Echo 5. What's our contact?
Lots of contacts.
TSN Lancer, please engage Alpha 5-1. Saber, please join Viper to investigate the contacts in Charlie 5.
Closing on Alpha.
Understood, Viper. Ready to join you.
Assuming order is Delta.
And then
Yep.
let's go and join Viper.
Weapons range.
Actually, all right, complete
Teams are hot.
disengagement.
How did we get our rear shields blasted?
It's a good question.
It has tractor.
Cook the beams.
No rear shields, front shields low.
Yeah, it's
already
draining
cooking
them.
Yeah, it's definitely drain.
I'm in manual. Keep them
No
on the
front
rear.
shields.
Yeah, we are tracted, Lancer.
Primary weapon damage.
I do not think we were tractored. Target is destroyed.
So, Division,
Resuming
what we're
control.
looking for is information. Accept all surrenders. Look for any vessels that have unusual configurations or emission signatures.
Primary beams off. Phasers repaired.
Okay, Division, engage in Charlie 5, Fleet Formation Charlie.
Charlie confirmed.
Fleet formation Charlie it is.
Nebula patrol complete. Closing on nearest target.
Yeah, join fire with Lancer wherever you can.
Picking
Weapons range.
phasers. Weapons about to burn out.
You can calm down,
Drop
but we're
sustainable.
fine with Lancer.
Area clear.
We have a surrender.
Cooling phasers.
Xeno.
CIC, this is TSN Viper. Requesting.
Go ahead, Viper.
We'd like Bravo 79 to stand to and prepare to be boarded. We want to find out information from their data cores.
Acknowledged.
Unless their captain was prepared to tell us what they were doing here and where we can find a stolen Terran ship.
What was that?
Lancer, would you like to take a turn through Echo 5 and confirm that those Xenos are not operating under a false IFF?
Viper, this is Lancer. When the ship self-destructed, we took major damage here.
Got no damage.
Thank you for that report, Lancer. We were not aware.
I'd seen no damage on Lancer.
Our energy is topped.
I'm still building front shields.
Shields are over 80%. No reason we can't go do that exploration ourselves.
Oh, I didn't see that the surrendered ship blew itself up. Okay. Lancer, this is Viper. Lancer, this is Viper. Do you have DAMCON casualties? Do you require a transfer?
Viper, this is Lancer. That's unknown at this time. We've been unable to raise communications with the DAMCOMs and get a damage report in.
Understood. See if you can get down there and work out what's happening.
I assume I heard that correctly.
Yeah.
Viper,
What?
we've got a lot of red here. They seem to be taking care of it in a fairly quick manner, so if we have lost anything, it may be minor.
See,
Understood, Lancer. Thank you.
On my silent screen, there is no damage to Lancer.
I don't think it shows damage. I believe that's a known bug. It only shows damage on your own ship.
CSE to TSM Viper.
CIC, this is Viper. Come in.
I know Lancer is in trouble, but time may be of the essence. We don't know how long the pirates will keep the ship in the area. And if possible, we would like to find Governor Reddy as well, ideally before she is moved.
Thank you. Please confirm, do we have a destination to head for?
Likely locations are sectors 7 and 3.
7 and 3, confirmed.
We came from Sierra, didn't we?
Yeah, we're in 4.
4, yeah. So 7 is a
Viper,
core.
this is Lancer. We're reporting that we're ready to get underway. Our impulse is at 75%. Everything else is superficial damage.
Sorry, 7 is a spin rim.
Yes, 7. It's makes sense to try 7 first, I guess.
It does rather.
4 LD, rendezvous in Charlie 1, Mark 4 for a spinward transition. We'll scout sector 7.
Warp is heavily boosted.
Charlie 1 Mark 4.
And then we've got the long trek across to 3.
Warp to 250 while we pass through the nebula, please.
Lancer, to Viper, update on our condition. We have one of our teams down to 1 member. The others are minimally affected.
Thank you, Lancer. You think you can manage like that?
If we don't get too many more surprises, that's affirmative.
Was there any communication from that ship before it blew up?
Negative. Nothing came over the comm system.
Understood. Division exercise extreme caution in close proximity to other hostile contacts during this mission.
Unknown contacts. multiple.
Division, formation Charlie, engage the group in Delta 3. Take as many surrenders as possible, but stand off from any surrendered vessels.
Understood.
Division, report any signs of a USFP vessel. Okay, let's focus fire where we can.
Weapons range.
Okay, Charlie 2-3. Frequency Charlie.
Charlie set.
Phasers are cooking.
That's a whole lot of weapon arcs.
Drone cruiser.
Thank you for
dead
keeping
ahead.
them busy, Lancer. Yep, see if we can take her.
Viper, this is Lancer. That's just a P-Shotgun 8-9.
Charlie 47 has surrendered, sir.
Last target. Pardon me. Had a bit of
That's
a
all right.
mishap.
I wanted to see the dark underbelly.
Lancer,
of the creature.
this to Viper, we've identified Torgoth Command Ship Bravo 3, Mark 5, call sign Delta 06.
DOC, this is Viper. Please communicate with Charlie 47 and ask if she will turn over her data consoles to us.
Local area clear.
Beams down. Energy 370.
Dropping to FCS.
Acknowledge Viper, standby.
Setting exit vector 010.
Communications with.
Otherwise, I'm actually thinking that interrogating these ships as we go may not be helpful. What we need to do is simply look for the right ship. If it's not visibly here, we can move on. I'm not happy about dropping Marines on there.
What, and then they go boom?
Viper, there is a hospital ship. I repeat, there is a hospital ship among the large number of ships in Bravo 3 Mark 3. That may be the ship we're interested in.
Thank you, Saber.
That's
Useful
Delta
information.
5-6.
Let's see if we can cut that ship free. Division, we'll ignore this rendezvous with Charlie 47. Let's separate out the hospital ship. Division will engage the formation in Bravo 4 Mark 1.
Yep.
Drive off the escort of the hospital ship.
We're going to have to get over there quick, so there's nobody in the way.
Understood.
Warp to
Maximum
250,
warp.
please. Yep, sprint across the internebula gap.
No, but let's.
Delta 56 is on the core, and the group in the middle. Presumably we're going to try and take out its propulsion, are we?
Yeah, we can do that.
Ships around it.
Let's take out the behemoth. Do we have any EMP?
Yes, of course.
Splash the center. Splash the hospital ship.
Grand
EMP
target is
in
drawn.
the air.
There you go.
EMP away.
Let's fall back behind because it'll be easier to engage them from the rear.
Maneuvering, please.
Okay, let's group up on Delta 49 if we
Maneuver
can.
complete.
Did
Weapons
the
range.
EMP hit?
Phasers are cooking.
Did the EMP actually hit?
Can confirm.
Oh,
2
okay.
targets affected.
Saber, this is Lancer EMP inbound on Delta 33.
Yeah, that's a good one to hit.
Maneuvering alongside Captain's target. Target impulse.
Manual. Targeting propulsion.
Yeah, manual propulsion on in.
Can someone check the silence readout until when it's
Target's
gone,
impulse
please?
down.
Shields are down.
He's still hitting us with his weapons.
Hold off. Don't take that ship out.
Backing
I'm
out
not
of
firing
range.
at it, sir.
Disengage from the hospital ship.
Yep, backing out of range.
Or impulsing.
We are clear.
It's moving again.
Do you want to chase the hospital or fight dude ahead?
Take the escort out.
Weapons range.
CIC, please instruct Delta 56 to stand 2 or be crippled.
Front shields.
5%.
Keep tagging Delta 56.
Damage.
Front shield down.
All ships, we
Orders
have
are to
an EMP
maintain
Front shield
engagement.
damage. We have no front shields.
Orders are to maintain engagement, last I heard.
Gamma 2 if we're... Gamma 2, Gamma 2.
So we're taking damage.
Damn com. Death.
Disengaging. I'm going to dump this drone on Lancer.
Fleet, try and cripple the propulsion systems on Delta 56.
Closing
Delta
weapons
56,
range.
this is the Fourth Light Division. You are ordered to stand 2 and prepare for boarding.
Going for propulsion. Beams up firing. There we go.
Target forward shield down.
It's going for the rear. Very slowly charged on beams. Presumably damaged.
The beams are 50% damaged. They are also boosted. We lost our nose.
Command ship coming up on our tail.
Her
Power aft
beams-
shields.
We have rear shields. We do not have front.
Yep, power the aft.
Aft is powered up.
The command ship's going down.
It's
And
surrendered.
56 is standing still. Okay.
Viper, this is Lancer. We've disabled propulsion on the command ship.
Take out its phasers.
Lancer Saber should clean this up. There we go.
Suggest
Local area
maybe
clear.
Get a bit of space and go into fuel collectors.
Yes.
Yeah,
Please
I
back
saw
us
that,
off.
Yui.
Who is best placed to pick up?
Yeah, stand clear of medical. SDS.
CIC,
Answering
please
FCS.
arrange rendezvous to deploy Marines to investigate Delta 56.
Both Lancer and Saber have 5 bodies on board.
Lancer, Saber, can I have a volunteer, please, to deploy Marine team?
This is Saber. We can send. This is Saber. We can send Marines.
Thank you, Saber. Please go ahead. It is a hospital ship. Go gently, but we want to find out what's in their data cores, and we want to find out if they have any aliens aboard, as in non-hegemony citizens.
Do we have any power into the forward shields? They don't seem to be recovering. There they go.
You know what?
Yeah,
That always happens to me. I say it, and then it happens.
Yeah, all systems repaired. Most of our heat is dissipated. Building front shields.
That's a wonderful, wonderful phrase. Most of our heat is dissipated.
Our phasers are a little bit hot. Nobody cares about phasers, though.
Burn, baby, burn. Saber has been kind enough to collect both rendezvous points. Energy is topped.
Excellent, thank you. And front shield is recovering slowly. It always takes a long time because we've got so many of them.
Oh, is that why? I thought it was because we're short some damcom.
Viper, this is Saber. Our Marines are on board, and our shuttle has returned.
Thank you. Stand by.
See you soon, Viper.
This is Viper, come in.
Viper, we're getting reports of from the Marines that the Marines are they're doing data extraction from the ship. They're getting reports of a unusual situation in Sector 3.
Confirm, Sector 3.
That's confirmed.
Are they able to be any more specific?
Governor Reddy, well, the ship that they presume is Governor Reddy's ship is docked to a hegemony biobase in that sector.
Okay, thank you, CIC. We will investigate.
Field
Division
85%.
rendezvous in Alpha 5 Mark 9 for diagonal transition.
This is good. Would you like me to jump back in?
Yeah, we.
Viper, should we recover our Marines off the ship?
Viper, we're going to assume you meant Mark 3.
Right.
Saber, yes, you should. CIC, can you get an exfil rendezvous for recovering the Marines?
Goom, are you happy to take weapons?
What? I can take weapons, yeah.
Thank you.
Weapons is released.
Oh, you want me on weapons rather than helm?
That's what I said.
Okay. Weapons, This is aboard the Viper, correct?
Confirmed.
Correct.
Weapons, locked and loaded. EMP and tubes.
Viper, this is Lancer. Be advised that crewman Edwards has succumbed to his injuries, and we are down to 2
Viper,
damcom
this is
teams.
Saber, heading towards you.
Sorry to hear, Lancer. Thank you for the update.
Alpha 5 Mark 5, in case you were wondering, sir.
Division, proceed at a medium pace to Alpha 5 Mark 5 for another diagonal transition.
Setting warp factor 2, engineering maximum warp.
Engage.
Stand down maximum warp.
I see.
Lancer, take a
Questionable
visual scan, but
situation.
do not engage. The division will not engage. We will proceed to the rendezvous. Proximity scan is permitted.
Until
Resume maximum warp.
Max warp. Normal maneuver.
Very good.
Put us into FCS as soon as we hit the rendezvous.
Stand down maximum warp.
Conserve energy.
FCS engaged.
Cooling systems.
So while we get a sensor update, our mission here is to locate the governor's vessel and retrieve the governor and any of her staff who are present, if possible, and to
All ships
obtain
await,
any information
sensor
stored.
update.
Systems cooled. Sensors boosted.
My compliments to whoever designed this sector.
Very pretty.
I gotta look at this now.
Cosmic phenomena at their finest.
Oh, it's the Horseshoe Nebula.
It's one of the few that actually looks like something.
And points for anyone that knows the name of that black hole.
Bravo 2.
Gertrude.
Mark 1? That's not Gertrude.
That's Gertrude.
Wow, is that a memory from a previous campaign?
No, that's called looking at the stellar navigation. Contact.
Do you see that?
No, that's. Are you sure that's Gertrude?
That's what it says
Viper,
on the
we
map.
have contacts inside the nebula.
Oh, hello. Scurrying.
Yeah, let's put a probe up the other arc towards the black hole.
Okay. Probe's going in the tubes. Line me up. Tell me when.
Toward the black hole, good bearing.
Ready.
Sorry, it's been a little bit making sure I didn't press the wrong button. Do you want another probe to throw at
Division
the
engage
1v3?
Kilo 2-3. Formation Charlie.
Engaging Kilo to
Closing
3,
on target.
formation Charlie.
Frequency is
Weapons
Bravo,
range.
hard Bravo.
Teams are hot.
Repeat frequency?
Bravo, Bravo. Shields down.
Coming hard about.
Drone.
Hard about.
Division, same maneuver on Lima 6-7.
6-7 is Echo.
Stand down maneuver, weapons range.
Frequency, please.
Echo.
Echo I.
Targeting would work.
Oh, I thought it was clicked. Weird.
I think you were remembering your
Just
lock
tried-
on the drone.
Lancer, please scout Delta 1 through Bravo 1. Saber, please scout Delta 4 through Charlie 5. Viper, let's take a turn through Delta 2 and Delta 3.
Scouting passes.
Yeah. Do not
Looking for the
do
base.
not engage. We're just looking for the biobase or any other evidence of the governor's ship.
Understood.
Viper, this is Lancer. We've detected a sensor buoy that squawks hostile in Echo 5 Mark 8.
Acknowledged, Lancer.
Continuing on bearing 090.
That could explain why we're having sensor issues.
Thanks, Lancer. Complete your patrol. I'll extend Saber's look. Saber, please extend your patrol into Echo 5. Lancer reports signs of a sensor buoy, a concealed sensor buoy there.
All
Understood,
ships,
Viper.
that's a sensor glitch.
Maintaining 090.
Viper, this is CSC. That sense of boo is a glitch.
Yeah. Helm, we're going a bit far outside of our range. Can we come back to Delta 3 Mark 3, please?
Delta 3-3.
And then take a pass at bearing 270.
Delta 3-3.
Do you see that? Do you see that up in the sensor booth in Bravo 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see what Lancer says about it.
We have drones coming from Rim.
Lancer, we're seeing telemetry from you from our hostile sensor relay.
That's confirmed, Viper.
Okay, that may be suppressing our sensors. Go ahead and destroy it.
I wonder if the station's further away, not in the nebula.
It could be if the sensor relay is screwing us up.
I've tried active pings, but there's too many hostiles.
Command ship detected.
Yeah, my primary objective here is not to destroy things, but keep us out of contact. I know it's boring, especially for weapons, sorry.
Viper, this
No,
is
it's
Lancer
okay.
sensor buoy has been destroyed.
Spotted Alpha 2.
Division, rendezvous in Alpha 2 at station Oscar 3-2.
Oscar 3-2 it is.
It would appear that sensor buoy was simply masking the station,
Yeah.
as everything else seems to be still low vis.
Okay. Prepare shuttles with Marine complements aboard, please.
Who's going to be flying the shuttle, sir?
Who's in a position to fly it for us?
Unless we're going to engage with weapons like
Hostiles nearby.
Let's see if the other ships can handle it. There's the governor's ship. Okay.
Odysseus is loaded with Marines.
Okay. Let's get a taunt on this fleet and move them off to Spinwood, please.
Is that Quebec?
Yeah.
Other ships are engaging Quebec, veering northeasterly.
Division, do not engage to destroy, engage to distract.
I have Quebec 2-8.
You want a Delta 1 on Romeo here?
Viper will take the Corwood fleet. Lancer, please distract the other one. Saber, please get your Marines aboard Papa 03.
Understood. Loading Marines onto shuttle.
Okay, I'll see if I can get the taunt on these guys.
Weapons, Delta 1 pass ahead.
Yeah, I'm
Promptly.
ready.
We have their attention. Draw them away to 270, please.
Coming hard about.
Okay, launch the shuttle.
Hard about.
Ready. The rendezvous point is visible.
If we've got an EMP, feel free to splash them if you've got a good center.
I will.
Okay,
That's the only
stand down,
target I have
hard
that's half decent. I'm gonna wait.
Good target, good target, good target.
Good target.
Weapons, drone.
Oh, sorry. Another EMP in the tubes.
Tube is hot.
Engineering,
EMP
please
hits.
bring impulse to 175.
Viper, Marines are on board the transport ship.
Impulse 175.
Excellent, thank you.
Multiple drones.
Viper, this is Saber. Marines have been deployed on board the transport ship. Do you have orders?
Can I recommend that
for
we drop into fuel collectors?
Negative, we need to maintain this speed to stay out of range.
Silence on the bridge, please. Say again, Saber, you were garbled.
Marines have been deployed on board the transport ship. Orders, please.
Transport ship status change.
Find out from the Marine Commander if any USFP citizens are still aboard or if there are any on the station. And get them to extract the data cores off the ship. I don't really want to escort her home, but we need to rescue everybody. Okay, do we have our nuke?
I'll load it up now. Loading. I also have the EMP in the tube just in case.
Did we already splash the EMP in?
We did. Tube's complete. I have both an EMP and a nuke.
Recommend a new EMP. We have 3 un-EMP targets ahead.
Okay, can you identify the target, please, Yui?
Ideal target would probably be
Romeo 47. I would suggest.
Energy
This
40%.
is Lancer. I need to
He probably has
confirm
a better
our
view.
orders to absolutely not destroy them.
Targets are veering off.
They were EMP'd you, it's just that they've repaired the shields
Weapons
at the time.
prepare
but
for
they're
Delta
still-
1 pass. After this next drone.
Hold on while I do intership. Donovan, can you please repeat your last message?
One moment, Viper. Bearing.
He was asking whether or not they were not allowed to kill targets, or whether or not it was just a suggestion.
Oh, thank you.
We have proximity tango, but proximity only.
Division. Our priority is to get away with as many rescuees as we can. You are allowed to engage in order to keep hostile attention and to minimize threat for yourself, but make sure we keep enough ordnance to be able to escape.
All ships, Papa 03 has a skeleton crew aboard. Data core has already been extracted and is likely to be aboard the station. There are no passengers on board Papa 03.
Good call on shields down.
Yeah, we're
Okay,
running
Saber,
away.
please retrieve your Marines. Are you in a position to put them aboard the station?
We are about to put Marines aboard the station and retrieve our Marines from Papa 03.
Okay, go ahead with our Omega 3.
Go ahead with the nuke, EMP nuke.
Yep.
Target, please.
Romeo 47. Towards the back.
I do not. I cannot see Romeo 47.
I can
We
fix
need to
that.
reposition.
Thanks, Hal. Good work,
Lock
I
those
see
on.
Romeo 47. EMP
nice.
nuke going out.
Nice
Impulse-
advanced electronic warfare.
Stand down
Impulse
impulse.
normalized.
Good hits, good hits. Behemoth still stands.
Pull us well clear before coming around for the...
Coming hard about.
Captain,
Arabati.
energy 30. Energy
Peak
30%.
beams.
Permission to.
Beams are hot.
Permission to convert to.
We don't need it yet.
Okay.
Next target.
Drone.
Drone.
Front target is Alpha Alpha, it's a Behemoth.
Alpha I.
You're doing good work on her front shield.
Shields down.
Our shields are
Drone.
50%.
Drone.
Permission to P-shock at will.
Yes.
Drone.
Energy 20%.
We're good. Target forward arc down.
Yeah, I'm waiting on P-shock.
Yeah. You can go ahead and convert 3.
Drone.
Papa 4-1 shock.
That's
Papa 4-1. Okay.
Nice work, Lancer.
Papa 4-0 shock.
Yeah. Lancer, can you keep any
Shock if you
additional
have it.
forces away from the station, please?
Front shields 20%.
Local area clear.
Good work.
Can I request Viper or Lancer cycle their comms buttons? Because comms buttons are gone for Saber.
All ships, please cycle your comms buttons.
Standing down to FCS.
Thank you, that worked.
Clearing tubes. Going back
Beams-
to standard loadout.
Beams off.
All ships. Saber is deploying engineering teams onto the station in order to assist our Marines with technical problems.
No need to
Involving
boost tubes if it's boosted. You can
Tubes
equalize.
are normal.
Thank you,
Okay.
Saber. Good work.
Guys, can I just ask a favour? If there's intership comms, you need to just hang on, listen
Aye.
to that, and then say what you need to say, please. Thank you.
Are we in FCS?
We
Confirmed.
are.
Sorry, let's be quiet for a minute.
New
Contact
target
behind us.
directly. Do
Yeah,
light-
let's find out what's there before we react. Maximum amount of sensors.
Great.
Censoring.
Pirate. Smelling blood or money.
Okay, let's give them a Delta 1 and then group the pirates up towards Spinwood.
I believe these pirates will be acting as individuals. A Delta 1 would only affect one vessel.
Confirm.
We
One
might have to do
window-
multiple Delta 1s then.
One of my windows
Target ahead.
crashed.
Which one?
Bring up the
The
beams and
unimportant
shields.
one.
Okay,
Weapons.
move us to 270, please.
Next target.
Viper, we have a pirate ship approaching from
Next
heading
target.
000.
I have P shocks for when we choose to engage.
Lancer, Whiskey 5-3 is all yours.
You got one more, bearing 250. Tango 09 is not interested.
Picking up Victor.
Saber, what's your status?
It's Delta 1 on all pirates west of Alpha.
I have Tango 09. Tango.
Good work, thank you.
Oh, I did.
Oh, so there's
Energy
one more rendezvous to
50%.
finish.
Should we engage, sir?
I've got heat alarms. Are we engaged?
We are
No.
not.
No.
Cool systems
off.
aggressively.
Agreed?
Please move us away from the station again. In fact, can we take them down towards the hull? Let's see.
Can do.
We don't.
Maybe they'll take on the
Weapons
Germany
stand by
ships.
for Delta
They
1.
might.
Yes. On the far side of the black
See if you
hole,
can scratch Golf 7-4's nose.
some of them.
Tubes
Bad
are hot.
arc. Very good.
Cool.
Stand
cool
down the
systems.
beams. Cool aggressively, all systems.
And let's position them where we can maximize projection of electronic warfare confusion of their sensors.
Golf 74 is not going to go into the black hole. There's a few of them going to get past, actually.
Okay,
All
well,
systems-
we
All
have a minute.
systems cool. Energy 42%. Front shields 75%.
Good work. Say when, Saber, and we'll bug out.
I think we're losing Tango on some of those pirates.
Stand by again.
Is anyone else hearing Queen sing Another One Bites the Dust, or is that just me?
That's just you.
Just you. Sierra 89 is not responding to.
I'm hearing destroy everything.
Lancer, can you deal with Golf 7-4?
Let's go.
Commencing Delta passes on remaining locals.
Thank
That's
you.
3 extraction points there, 2 marine and 1 engineering.
Can we spare a body for a shuttle?
Of course, let me just unload it again. Ready, ready.
Okay. Helm, can you take us on a pass a bit closer to the station?
X-ray burn.
Energy 30%.
Stand by. Hard about.
All ships, Saber
Okay.
has 0 tubes.
You
On
can
the mounting.
launch.
We are local to station. Coming hard
Hard
about.
about, we'll deal with the drones.
Nike showing over.
Returning to black hole proximity.
I see what you mean about the black mesh. That makes sense.
Hard about cancelled.
Very good.
Where drones? There's a big mess.
I'm going to avoid them.
Maneuver is low right now.
That's okay for the time being.
Is that everyone clear of the station, Saber?
Odysseus, don't miss.
Oh god, that would have been nasty.
That would have been epic.
Maneuver normal.
Just need to change my trousers before I come back to the bridge. There was a delay there for a second whilst the system figured out what was going on, and I did worry.
Do you want to engage these, or okay?
I'm a sync.
Recommend FCS.
All ships say there's Marines and engineers are back aboard.
Permission to convert 3. We're currently sitting at 21%, sir.
We have plenty
Division
of energy.
will. All right. All hostages have been rescued. Critical data has been retrieved. Division will bug out. Rendezvous. Echo 1 Mark 7.
Echo 1-7.
What's our energy status, please?
We have enough to get to rendezvous.
Let's get there, and no need to run like mad. We can go to FCS when we get there.
It would be most efficient to maximize warp power.
Yep.
Clearing tubes.
Engineering maximum warp.
Working on it.
I think Lance is betting on getting there fast and getting some FCS in.
Engineering, generally it's a good idea when we hit 15% to do a call out.
The
He
book
called
says
it 20.
50 and 25.
Oh, is it 25? Okay.
Division, barring hostile intervention, we will rendezvous in
Now in
Echo
FCS.
4 Mark 7 for transition to the Atlantis Gate.
Are we done warping around?
Confirm drop warp.
Nope.
We're going to FCS for a bit.
No, actually, can we head on to Echo 4 Mark 7?
Permission to convert 3, sir.
Sorry, say again?
Permission to convert 3. We're sitting at 22%.
Bring the warp
We're
back up.
FCSing right now.
No, hold it. On transition, pause for a second to find out what's waiting for us at the Volantis Gate. Otherwise, we can prepare to transition.
It'll be the Sierra Gate, but
Down to
we don't mind that.
FCS.
So. Oh, Valantis, I take it back. Sorry, I'm an idiot.
It's as if you'd stand by to activate the gate and the jump.
Standing by, sir. Contacts dead ahead.
Evade, 270, 270.
270.
I maneuver.
Stand down maneuver.
Make for the gate.
Just going to
We
get
don't
one
seem
more
to be
tick.
moving.
Maximum warp.
Contacts at the gate.
Okay, clear the gate.
Stand
Formation
down
Charlie.
warp.
We're cooling off.
Gate's warming up, sir.
Actually, fleet formation Sigma. Sigma. Let's get mines loaded.
Loading 2 mines.
Tube hot.
Targets are veering well clear of the gate.
That's true. If they deal with that fighters, Yeah.
Tube's complete.
Okay, abandon the engagement. Group up at the Volantis gate.
You want me to hit it as soon as I can, I assume.
Viper
Ready for jump?
comms, activate and jump.
I trust those are ghosts.
Wait for sensor update, please.
CC to all
Control
ships,
is
well
transferring
done
towards me.
escaping those enemies, and of course, rescuing the refugees and whatnot. Going to autopilot now to bring you back to Promethean Command for debriefing. ISS forces will shut down the gate and prevent any more enemy forces from getting into Volantis for the time being.
Thank you, CIC. Crews, debrief, stand down for 5 minutes before a terminal sim. Okay, thank you very much for your patience and for kind of tactics that were a bit different than we usually engage in. Nice execution on that fleet near the station. Yui, thank you for realizing when I was busy with intership stuff and taking the tactical. Your instincts were good. There were a couple of points though where I actually asked the ship to move and we didn't. So one of them was on that transition in the boring sector before we hit the gate. I'd actually called for moving on to the rendezvous rather than FCS.
Yeah, I decided that since we'd been sitting there long enough, I'd take a couple of ticks.
Okay.
Ultimately, we kept up with the fleet.
Yeah.
Saw to that.
Other than that, engineering, thank you for letting your concerns be known, for keeping us moving. Seemed like we had energy everywhere we needed it.
Here, here.
Ziff, thanks for the flow of information. That was good. And weapons, good shooting.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks. It was good coordination when you were asking for targets. That's helpful. And thank you, Ziff, for being on the spot with the targets. I thought we operated pretty well as a crew together. Any feedback for each other? Any ideas how we could improve in general?
Personally, I like more information from science concerning the status of the ships that I'm firing on, but that kind of is heavily dependent on the weapons and the science officer. So
yeah, and sometimes it has to take a backseat according to the volume of communications into ship, and it's always worse on the flag. All right, thank you very much, everybody.
The only thing I would say really quickly for a moment, it's a little bit of a moan, is that there were occasions when even the captain did things that I was trying to do myself, like trying to grab Tango on a ship by the comms console. Hint, hint. But it wasn't just that. There were a couple of other bits where I was trying to do stuff, and then someone else jumped in there, which was a little bit frustrating. But it's not the end of the world.
If somebody is interfering with the consoles, please feel free to raise it in a professional manner.
I just did, sir.
Yes, I meant at the time.
Oh, I see.
I heard you, and I will incorporate that into my future actions.
Not to worry.
Okay. So, out of character, how did people feel about that as a mission?
It was good.
Not bad at all.
I wasn't there for most of it, so I can't really say.
It was good until I lost the window.
Yes. I liked it because it had a definitive objective, and
Agreed.
it wasn't a flat-out fight, and it had a bit of story behind it. All right, stand down, enjoy yourselves. I would say 5 minutes if people would like to enjoy another sim before we finish.
I, as mentioned earlier, will be disappearing now, sadly.
Okay, yep.
I've let the AD know.
Take care.
See you next week, folks.
Adios.
I definitely like missions that have more
The Oni guy's gone now. Yeah, chase him down. He's probably in the galley, maybe.
Nah, don't give a shit.
No, he went to CNC. But you have access to CNC.
I think the other day something went wrong, and it was a while ago, and I actually did, and I guess I accidentally caused a whole ruckus because I clicked on the wrong thing, join CNC or one of the higher chats, and people were not very pleased about it.
I remember.
It was a while ago. I didn't get in trouble, but there was a lot of what the hell were you doing up there, Muga? I'm like, what? They're like, yeah, you went to the wrong chat, and we all could just imagine the pure horror. I'm like, I pressed join and oops.
Makes you wonder what they do in those rooms when the junior officers aren't there.
Oh, I know exactly what they're doing.
I think it's about time that the cadet gets lost. Wanders into a strange room.
No, they spend about 10% of their time planning, and the other 90% of the time talking about how horrible I am. I'm just so important to their lives that they feel obligated to talk badly about me all the time.
I'll tell you what. I'll change my name to Fly on Wall and jump into the seniors.
There you go. For those who did not look at the clock when the 5 minutes was announced, we're looking at 28 past the hour.
I'm headed for galley.
I laugh because I think I'm the only person left in this world who actually still uses an analog clock.
What's an analog clock?
Exactly. Damn kids.
I actually also have an analog next to my computer because a lot of games take your clock away, so I needed something.
Yeah, I have like a not digital but an analog clock on my wall, and I love looking up at it. I mean, I don't know. I feel like we definitely live in this weird age where nobody uses clocks anymore. It's kind of a shame.
Well, I'm gonna run.
Are we doing a sim or?
There is a sim expected.
All right. Given the current loadout, seeing that like most people have left, I doubt this going to happen. Oh, there were people up in the galley. That's what I'm missing.
Yeah, we like to eat.
What do you like to eat? People?
With lots of ketchup.
All officers, please report back to your ships.
Am I on the right ship?
Yes.
I believe so.
Okay.
Yes, Lieutenant Commander Badge, if you wouldn't mind taking fleet command, I would appreciate that.
So you see this is Viper. Do you have a briefing for us?
Yes, I will give a briefing momentarily. Actually, I was thinking more along the lines of...
Viper, this is Saber standing ready.
Like Maxine and Story are trying to hash out how to fix the problem.
Yep. That's the plan.
Is there what's the problem?
There's an issue
So yeah,
with
see the fleet.
server that we're trying to use.
This is your briefing for the final sim. We have been monitoring inbound forces. They seem to be interested in one of the civilian ships in the area. Their job is to prevent them from overtaking the civilian ship, protect the civilian ship, and let it get across the sector.
That's knowledge CSE. I would suggest that you use TSN Grant as a obvious ship for our defense.
Search and prevent destroy.
What was that, Yui?
The mission type, it is search and prevent destruction. Because we don't know which friendly ship they're interested in, or so it seemed.
This is Lancer. We are ready to charge.
Can we swap positions around? I'm a bit tired of engineering.
I have no objection to that. If you can convince someone else to take engineering.
Who wants
Take the
engineering? I'd like helm. Come it is.
Take the helm.
Got the helm.
Yui, sort consoles.
I think everything's in order. We have helm, weapons, engineering, and whatever you're taking.
I guess I'll be science.
I guess I'm assuming I'm still weapons and it's the same server still.
I haven't heard you call to be changed off of weapons, so there's that.
Yep.
The previous order prevails unless otherwise indicated.
TSM favor to all ships. I believe we are all ready.
Poor Blurry. Getting all pains in his ears from listening to the bwee whoop, bwee whoop, bwee whoop.
Okay, Helm appears to be in.
Can confirm.
It's a good sign.
Yeah, tell me when I have to do things.
You're a weapons officer. Why don't you have a target?
Permission to shoot the saber out of the sky?
Don't shoot it, just target something.
Somebody fire!
Exercise your fire control.
You better not be. You better be in manual mode there.
Can't you hear the beams?
No, I turn off sound.
Pew pew! Pew pew! Pew pew!
Believe it or not, we're in FCS mode.
Viper all ships rendezvous at Stevenson Station.
I shot the Lancer, but I did not kill the Saber.
Maximum warp. Goddamn nebula.
Standing by the dock.
Standing down maximum warp.
You'd think having a station inside of a nebula would be hazardous.
Nah, it's just a bunch of gas.
Yeah, I was gonna say nebulas are just gas, right? I don't think there's anything particularly dangerous about a nebula. I mean, oh, this is gonna be fun.
Ooh. Captain, north.
Lancer, this is Viper. Distract the fleets in Alpha 3. Viper to Saber.
Hi, Viper.
Investigate the ship in Charlie 3 Mark 3.
EMP and Nuke are going in the tubes, so we can have some fun, sir.
Acknowledged.
Doing a slight.
Join with Lancer. Lancer orders Lambda.
Peak beams.
What's going on here?
Break off. Let's try to get Tango on that. Oh, that's a lot of fighters. Load mines. Belay that. Dump the EMP nuke on the Charlie fleet. It's to starboard.
CIC to all ships. Be sure Delta X6 makes it to Charlie 5 Mark 3.
Confirmed. Fire.
I'm switching. Sorry.
CSC, the side of Delta 6-3 needs change.
Acknowledge.
Delta 8-6, sorry.
I'm trying to drag it.
Ready to go.
Loaded an Echo 2.
Echo 2 ready to go.
Do it. Try and get as many fighters out as you can while you do that.
Okay, hard about. Charging.
CIC to fleet. Let me know if Delta 86 responds appropriately to
drop
comms commands.
Drop.
Get out of here.
Running away.
Alright, load 2 EMPs.
Double EMPs going in.
Lancer, this is Viper. We're loading 2 EMPs. Follow up with heavies.
EMPs ready to go. Let's make some noise.
Hit it.
We're going to go for the Alpha group, the Alpha and Bravo groups. Bearing is 130, 140.
140, hard about. Thank you.
Lancer, position yourselves 000 of Stevenson Station. Of the fleet. Put yourself with the fleet between you and the station.
Good target for EMP?
Negative.
What about? Oh, never mind. That was answered. He's friendly.
Yeah. Target Bravo 4-5 is a good target.
What about?
Captain's target. Good target. Fire.
Sorry,
All
let me know
right.
if Echo 7-6 responds to your command.
Loading another EMP. We have another one as well.
We're just going around in circles around the group, Captain.
I'm aware of that.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna go for EMP drop on the Alpha fleet, which is over by Lancer. Alpha 9-1 is the target.
Get ahead.
When I see it, I'll tell you.
Charlie 5.
Drone.
Mark 3,
You're targeting a drone.
destination.
Good target.
Fire.
Loading another tube.
Another
They're
what?
supposed to be heading for Charlie 5, Mark 3.
Why did that blow things up?
Load Echo 2.
I have
Their
no
order
mines.
is Sigma.
Out of mines. We only have two
Doc.
mines.
Acknowledge Viper.
What are we?
Dock with Stefan Station.
Yes.
We're energy red at this time, Viper. We're going to have to recharge.
Acknowledge Lancer. Make it a quick dock.
Docking requested. Drones coming in.
Go to
Present
bearing
after.
250. Bearing 250. Make it quick.
250. Hard about.
Alright, break off.
All power
Running
to aft
away.
shields.
250.
Yes.
Not
Viper, do you
250.
need
Here's your
any
roundabout.
assistance?
Thank you.
You need to get them away from the station.
Bump tubes, please. We're gonna lose. Station
we,
lost.
we just lost the station, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, there were a lot of drones in there.
Mine's ready to go.
Alright, go for the Delta 2 on Alpha Fleet.
Delta
Coming about.
2.
You mean Echo 2?
Yes, sorry.
Okay.
Go through. This is gonna work.
We're going for the Charlie group. Stand by. Drop. Drop.
Keep going.
I wanted you to target just the Alpha group for that.
Unfortunately, we were well past the Alpha group.
Alright, do we
Sorry
have any
about
nukes
that.
left?
You said nukes? Yes, sir. One nuke.
How many?
One nuke. That's all we hold.
Load it, drop it on the Bravo group.
Do you want EMP as well, sir?
Negative.
Bravo group. I
Is
have
on the other
target.
side of the Alpha group. That's
Ready?
a good target.
Going live now.
Alright, get us down to Brunel Station. Saber, keep up the good work.
We have mines, no nukes here.
Seem to be docked and not docked at the same time.
We are docked. We have
We're ready?
received all resupply we're gonna get.
Alright, move us back into Bravo 3.
Bravo 3.
Saber had a bunch of stuff just dropped on it.
Sorry, what should I load up in the tubes? I missed that.
Nothing was ordered.
Hi. We picked up 2 mines still, dry and
Good P-Shocks.
We have 6 P-Shocks.
We're gonna go Delta 3 with P-Shocks once the shields are down.
P-Shocks going in tubes. Let's, weapons ready to engage.
Our first target.
Don't bother with P-Shock on the cruiser.
More impulse.
Viper, this is Lancer.
Impulse
We're going to engage in a
155.
mine echo drop on those Torgoths.
Acknowledge.
Science, tell me of P-shock targets.
Shock out.
Oh.
Shock out.
Oh, wait. There you go.
Go for Delta 2.
Can we wait till one with the big... Okay, Delta 2ing.
Echo 76 reports engine trouble, requests an engineering team.
It's
Good
local
job,
area
Lancer.
clear.
Dock up with Brunel Station for resupply.
Brunel?
Move us to join Saber.
Saber or Doc?
Saber.
Copy, Viper.
Go dock at Brunel.
No, I said Saber.
Make up your mind.
No, you listen to the captain's orders, not anyone else's.
Okay.
I missed the Saber order, but here's your warp.
Thank you, but that was...
We all know that you should not be giving orders, regardless. Although I do appreciate your attempting to help. Delta 2. Saber here to assist.
What about?
Thank you, Viper. We're launching a shuttle to deploy an engineering team onto the friendly ship as they're reporting mechanical trouble.
More hard. Thank you.
Destroyed. Thank you, Saber.
FCSing right now.
Proteus, that's the wrong ship.
Shields down, please.
Back us off from Saber.
Got it. For impulse, please.
Already 300.
Thank you. At this point, I say beep, beep, beep.
No, you say bwee whoop, bwee whoop.
My apologies if I sounded frustrated there a little bit earlier.
Hey, Captain, I got too many voices. All sound alike.
This is true.
Correct. Where's
I
your
was
next
certain
cap?
I heard the order to go to Brunel.
I told Lancer to go to Brunel.
Ah.
I heard
After which I ordered us to go to Saber.
Captain, can we take a joyride around the nebula just in case, looking for fun stuff?
Sure.
Hey.
You have a basic travel mode, maneuver warp.
That's it. Looking for
Viper,
looking for toys.
Saber, this is Viper. Is your shuttle having problems?
The scientists aboard Echo 76 report that they are unsure about what the problem is with their engines. They could really use some help. He said they've got some red lights or something like that on it.
Your check engine light is on.
Yeah.
They also said something about it getting kind of warm.
Lancer, go ahead and deploy a engineering drop team. Saber, I'm having Lancer get that engineering team for you. I really shouldn't have had us go try to dock with the station with all those enemies nearby, especially since we had aggro. So that, I suppose, was my bad.
I wasn't sure we had aggro at that point. I mean, we clearly did, but...
Yeah, I didn't realize it till after
There were
the
a ton of
fact.
drones out.
They were what?
There were a ton of drones.
Yeah, drones and the
about-
fighters, too. Like, that was just a double whammy.
Yeah. If we had a super experienced helmsman who could do like a pin drop precise dock undock, it could have worked, but it was.
CIC fleet. The engineers say they were able to find the problem, and we have executed a simulation shutdown because the ship was repaired and made its way to the edge of the sector, and the simulation has been completed. Please debrief your crews and meet in the mission briefing room afterwards.
Crash.
Yes, that.
Yeah. I think that was just the mission ending.
No, definitely not.
No, that was a crash.
Anyway, debrief stuff. Blurry, no offense, but you're obviously a beginner on Helm. But
I need more.
I did see progress as we got further into it, so that's good. I hope you continue to take chances to take Helm when you can to get more experience in Helm. It can be a lot of fun at times once you learn how to do things. Feel free to, if you have questions or something, feel free to ask more experienced helmsmen. Yui was doing an excellent job earlier, for example. Agoom, I don't think I have any particular comments for you. I think you did pretty well. The one thing, actually, that crossed my mind now, it's probably best if you don't just assume that I'm going to order a certain type of ordnance. Although the Omega 3 was probably appropriate there at the beginning. Yui, from the engineering standpoint, I have you seem to do very well. We seem to have power at the right times, the right places, and there's a good flow of information, energy status, and which systems were being boosted and whatnot. So well done there.
There were a couple of moments Blurry was asking for things and it was delayed.
Yeah, it happens.
I can relate.
Right. Aside from that snafu with Stephenson Station, do you guys have any thoughts on how I could do better as a CO?
This might not be too useful.
Were we the flagship?
The thing we ran into was a little uncertainty when you were talking to us or someone else, and I'm not sure what there is to be done about that directly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got confused between Stevenson and that other ship.
Yeah, I thought we were supposed to dock at that station as well. So I can't remember. I assume you're using the proper target ship. This is host ship, but being more clear on that. One thing that I've done in the past is I'll kind of use a different tone of voice when I'm sending out mission things to other ships compared to locally, which sometimes catches on, sometimes doesn't. But kind of using a more formal stature when talking to other ships, and locally being like, "Hey guys, let's do this," and it helps identify the difference.
It's not a bad thought.
What I could do, what do you guys think of this? If I was giving an order specifically to one of you, I would say like, Helm, do this, weapons, do that, as opposed to Lancer, do this, that, or the other.
That would help.
Yeah.
How are you at fake accents?
I wouldn't say fake accents, but like or local ship, or I normally just use "Hey guys," but that's obviously not professional.
No, not really.
local fleets, I guess local ship, or
No, local ship is wordy and non-specific.
Yeah.
I guess you could say like, okay,
since
crew.
they're kind of waiting on us up.
Yes.
Okay.
But aside from that, anything else you might have noticed that I could do better? Phrasing of things, explaining what I want done.
Promoting a goom to fleet command, but besides that, I was pretty good. I think we're doing okay.
I'll take that under advisement.
I would have to review. All of my attention was basically on the captain's map, trying to watch what Helm was doing so I could supply power as needed.
Gotcha. That is the thing. Alright, do any of you have anything for each other at all?
I may be the engineer, but I still shoot things. Notably, disobedient damcons.
Alright. I suppose that's all. You're dismissed to the briefing room. My apologies.
No. Brief needs to happen.
We're not late yet.
No.
Hey, I was in fleet command, so hey.
A goom on deck.
So, Lieutenant Commander Vash, did you have any debrief for us from the final mission? Did we manage to?
Oh yes. All right.
Rescue?
So we got the data core back from Governor Reddy's ship. She was amongst the hostages, or not hostages. They were hostages at the time.
Yeah.
The people we retrieved. But we have yet to debrief her as she was unconscious. We did get the data core back from her ship, though, and we're working on analyzing that.
Oh, good. So we should at least be able to work out what's been up with her ship.
Yes. Just looking over things real quick. Yeah, there's some interesting pirate activity there. Aside from the obvious hegemony activity, it seems like the pirates wanted that information as much as the hegemony did. But we're not exactly sure how the hegemony got the ship from the pirates. So there's a good bit of things we don't know yet. Hopefully we'll figure that out soon.
Okay, we'll have Owen and I work on that in the interim. Other than that, is there anything else that needs to be disseminated before we bring the shift to a close? Very good. All right, duty officer, if you'd please dismiss the division.
Officers of the 2nd Space Fleet 4th Light Division, Terran Stellar Navy, you are dismissed.
Good flying, everybody.
Good flying, everyone.
Good flying.
Happy trails. See you next
Great
week.
flying.
From your channel.
Let's take it to the galley.
I didn't even know you were here.
I heard your voice pop in. Galley ho.
And that'll conclude today's edition of Terran Stellar Navy RP Community Game of Artemis the Spaceship Bridge Simulator. Every Saturday, 4 o'clock Eastern. Any such viewer should tune in and find this content. We welcome new cadets any old time. Just pop on in, message the duty officer, and they'll get you squared away. This is, as always, UE Admiral signing out. Mirab with sails unfurled.